Yeah, Reetam, good evening.
Sir, good.
Yeah, Reetam, good evening. Yeah, good evening all.
Sir, good.
Once again, I welcome you all. Yeah, Reetam, good evening. Reetam, can you hear me? Yeah, good evening all.
Sir, good.
Once again, I welcome you all. Yeah, Reetam, good evening. Reetam, can you hear me? Yeah, Reetam, how are you, man? Yeah, good evening all.
Sir, good.
Once again, I welcome you all. Yeah, Reetam, good evening. Reetam? Yeah, Reetam, how are you, man? Yeah, good evening all.
Sir, good.
Once again, I welcome you all. Yeah, Reetam, good evening. Reetam? Yeah, good evening all. I welcome you once again to this wonderful evening to another interesting webinar. Uh, I welcome the people who are watching live on YouTube and Facebook. This is a wonderful opportunity for the students who are preparing for JEE Mains exam. And hardly the exam is another 2 weeks or 3 weeks more. So students, this is the right time to update your basic skills. Definitely, you have worked so hard from the last 1.5 years. So your hard work will definitely pay. Today you can listen from this young man who cracked JEE Mains and now he is doing his BTech in IIIT Kottayam. So definitely his tips or his information is going to help you a lot in understanding the last moment preparation tips. So definitely we'll start this session another 10 minutes and you're all going to learn what Reetam is going to say about the last moments preparation of JEE Mains exam. So before we go to that extra session, let me show you how Headroom is going to help you to understand what are the methods of preparation, what exactly we did last year. We have conducted decent number of webinars regarding JEE Mains exam with a lot of experts from their own field. If you look at this website, last year we have conducted a very good number of webinars for exclusive for JEE Mains exam. So you can go through those videos also if you want to understand the best way of preparing for JEE Mains exam. If you look at, go to the YouTube channel, Headroom YouTube channel. There will find the playlist. In that you can find out the JEE Mains videos. So if you look at the last year, as I said, we have conducted good number of webinars only for JEE Mains exam is concerned. So here, if you look at these webinars are given by the experienced people in their own field. If you look at this one, the topper's talk by Narasimha Naidu, who got All India 5th rank. Now he's doing his BTech in IIT Madras. So you can experience, you can learn from this young man how he got that 5th rank All India, what are the strategies he followed. Then if you move down, if you look at this one, this was given by Success Mantra, the last minute preparation. This webinar was conducted by Nageshwara Garu. He is the director of SN classes and one of the senior-most physics faculty in Visakhapatnam. And you can learn a lot of insights, how to prepare physics and what are the topics that are important for physics. All the tips he has given and you can follow it. Then if you look at this, how to score best marks in chemistry in JEE. And it was conducted by my colleague Subhakar sir. He is a very experienced faculty. He worked as, right now he's working in SN classes. Previously, he used to work in Fiji. He is an amazing chemistry teacher. The next, if you look at how to master calculus by SN sir, he also discussed. Now he is the Dean and Sri Chaitanya colleges, Asalbetta. He discussed about the calculus, how you can learn calculus, how the importance of calculus in JEE Mains exam, all that. And if you go further, we have few more webinars conducted exclusive for JEE Mains exam, and that is one by Anuradha Tenneti. She is a senior-most chemistry faculty again working in SN classes. She explained beautifully how to prepare for JEE Mains exam in chemistry. What are the preparation strategies one should follow for chemistry? Then again, we have conducted one webinar with GTS sir. We say Srinivas Garu, he is a senior-most faculty in mathematics. Again, he is working in SN classes. So, and even myself also conducted one webinar, how to get best person in physics JEE Mains exam. So these are the webinars that last year we conducted for the JEE Mains exam. Please go through these videos. You'll understand more and more information about this, how to prepare for JEE Mains exam. Similarly, if you come to our website, edbloom.com, or you can download the app, and you see a lot of content is available for the students who are preparing for JEE Mains exam. You just come to our website. There you can see there's one app, place we call it one tool, we say. This tool helps a lot to understand what exactly JEE Mains exam is all about. Just come to this and just put the JEE Mains. And you see a lot of content is available only on JEE Mains exam. So nowhere you find out this much of information in order for the students who are preparing for JEE Mains exam. So definitely explore more about it. And if suppose you just go to there, you see some fields here. You just click on engineering, and you see a lot of information about just engineering. There you see branch of engineering, entrance exams. So I'll talk about this later, but I want to show something about the entrance exam. So you have All India exams, state level exams, university exam. If you just click on this All India level exam, and you see the information related to the various exams like AME, AMT, AMCT, BITSAT, and ISCR, IMU set, JEE Mains. Look at JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, NATA, NEST. So these are all the entrance exam one prepares after their +2. So I request the students, please go to the website. You find a lot of information related to all the entrance exam. So you should have a clear idea about the preparation. We have one tool called Ed Forum, where there is a place you can post lot of questions. So last year we have answered more than 2,000 questions. Remember, most of the questions are answered by the expert in their own field. For example, you see a lot of questions were posted, and most of them are as I said, answered by the students or answered by the experts. And here also we kept one search. And here also you can just, for example, somebody preparing for SRM JEE. So you just click on SRM JEE, you see questions related to that only. For example, there are some questions on ECE. There are some questions on computer science. So this is the place where you get all the information related to only that SRM or what called as engineering, everything. So this is a wonderful place to explore more about. For example, here also I can put JEE Mains. So let's see what are the results that you're going to see. So last year, students have posted many questions related to JEE. See, just like JEE Mains, will every question JEE advanced exam has negative marks? This was asked by Anvita and it was answered by me. So like this, if you look at the lot of questions were posted by students and we have answered them. And so this forum will help you to understand the answers for all your doubts. So definitely, EdRoom is a very good place for you to explore more about the career. And even we have one product called EdBlog. So here also you find lot of information about the JEE Mains exam. So we have written some blogs exclusively for JEE exam. So this is know your exams like JEE Mains and how to score best marks in JEE chemistry and what is JEE advanced, JEE Mains and paper analysis. So like this, we have all these blogs exclusively for JEE Mains exam. And one important thing I want to share today is we have developed one excellent college predictor even for JEE Mains exam also. If you look at this to JEE 2020 University predictor for JEE students. So this will give you an idea per rank, what are the branches you get, where you are going to get all that. So you can just explore and interesting part of this is you explore not only the branches and you can actually see information related to the branch also. Similarly, we have even MSET exam also, many students write. We have one more predictor called EAP set predictor. So definitely this is also going to help you a lot to understand what are the colleges you are going to get for your rank. So I request all the students, please go through these predictors and definitely we are going to learn a lot of things about it. Yeah. Reetam?
Yes, sir. Good evening, sir.
How are you, man?
I'm fine, sir.
Yeah, I definitely appreciate you for your interest to, help your young friends. That definitely a very good job, man. I really appreciate you. And a lot of people watch in YouTube live, okay? And definitely your information will be a reference for the students. And as I said last year, we have some feedback from the students. They said that they benefited from the webinar that we conducted. They have enhanced their percentages. Their confidence levels have increased after watching these webinars. So definitely your session also is going to help them a lot in the coming exams. Thank you so much, Reetam. Before we go to the session, let me quickly share exactly what we do at EdRoom. People are watching, some people may be watching for the first time. So I'll just take 1 minute or two, then I'll come back to your session, Reetam. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Right. Yeah. Reetam, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Right. Thank you. Right. Once again, I welcome you all to another interesting webinar. On this occasion, I just wanted to thank Reetam once again, who has prepared excellent presentation. He's going to share all those information in 5 minutes. So I welcome you all to this wonderful session. Let's understand what exactly we do at EdRoom. EdRoom is a social platform which provides personalized information to the students, parents to make better decisions. Definitely, students need information because this information comes from experienced people. Those experiences may not help them, but definitely they help the younger generation. Reetam, I have a question. How useful this type of webinars for the students who are preparing for JEE Mains exam?
So these are very useful, sir. Like very correct points are given in the webinar, which is really applicable during the exam.
So, do you think that students will definitely benefit from these type of sessions.
Yes, sir. Surely, sir. Before our exam, also many webinars were conducted. We attended those.
Yes, right. So you attended any webinars we conducted last year?
Yes, sir. Before my exam, the webinars you conducted on physics, chemistry, maths,
Acha,
the
how
strategy,
useful they are? How useful they are to you?
they are very useful, sir. After
Acha.
the exam, I felt the importance of them.
Yes, that's what. Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So that just now I told you, ma'am. I mean, the guys, webinars are going to help you a lot because the people who talk there, they have a lot of experience in their own field. They are going to share a lot of information. Today, we see another young man who want to help the students. Yeah, definitely we provide, as I said, guidance to the students who want to take a better choices, who want to take better courses, better colleges. So this type of platforms are going to help them a lot. And who can join? Very important for the students. As I said, I've just shown you, we have a lot of articles related to education, courses, colleges. Students need guidance. Students need understanding about the various courses, various branches. And if they take a child, a course or any college out of research or by doing some understanding, definitely it is going to help them a lot. Just what called as they need to have a lot of exploration. So definitely students who have to, pursue better career, they definitely need a lot of guidance. And why parents should join? Because a lot of parents are nowadays are under stress because they don't know which exam their kids are writing, which exams are, very competitive. So we want to educate the parents about the career choices so that parents will understand the difficulty level of the exam. So parents need a lot of information and teachers because most of the students depends upon teachers' advices. Generally, they rely on teachers' advices. They ask how to prepare JEE Mains exam, how to prepare for NEET exam, how to prepare for NDA exam. So definitely, teachers should be aware of all the information, all the updates. So EdGroom is a place where it will help the teachers to understand the various careers and opportunities. Yeah, definitely, this is a good news for all. This EdGroom platform is completely going to change from next month onwards. Now it is going to be an educational community, and it is the first educational community where students, teachers, parents, and institutions are going to interact with each other. They are going to help with each other because see, now we have with us Reetam is going to share his experiences on this webinar. And suppose if the juniors who are pursuing intermediate, if they connect to these students studying at Kottayam, the students studying at NIT Warangal, studying in Hyderabad, if they have a direct interaction, they can clarify the doubts of day to day. Because these guys are available online, they can pose the question, and these people who are interested to help the younger generation, they're going to help. So we want to bring the gap in between the juniors and the seniors. This is the place where students can interact with each other. Parents can explore about the teachers. Teachers are going to share their what called as resources. So very soon we are going to come up with this new platform. The work is under the way, and we are going to share very soon. It is going to be a new platform, and where we see a lot of communities going to develop there. We have developed the 4 important tools to help the students. One is the first one, as I discussed just now, that is Ed News, where you have today 2.8 lakh articles. So just come there, go to search and put the word that you want. You will see a different results about the various things. Then the next product we have is Ed Forum, where you can put your question. As I said last year, we have answered more than 2,000 questions. Now, even now, questions are flooding. Lot of students are posting their questions, and definitely all your questions will be answered by the experts or the students who know the answer best. We have one more product called EdBlog. As I said, these are all articles written by the experienced people, and you can see a lot of information, a lot of experience from the various people you can see there. The next product we have developed is this is the important one, Ed Webinar, and so far we have conducted 38 webinars. I don't think anybody can, anyone conducted these many webinars, and you can see the faces on this. A lot of people, a student who went to IAS from IIT, a student who went to one of the best universities in USA from Hyderabad. So these are all the people who have succeeded in their lives. They have experienced something in life. All have they shared. lot of senior teachers were, given lot of webinars. This is where we stand as of today. In NetGroom, we have 2000 plus registered users. And in the last year, we have received no more than 1 lakh visitors to our website. And on average, weekly, we are getting more than 2000 users. And as I said today, we have 2,80,000 articles in our website. And we have a YouTube channel, as I said. And so far, we have conducted 38 webinars. You can see all the webinar list on our YouTube channel. And there we have 650 students have subscribed to our channel. And we got more than 31,000 views for the videos. And these are the upcoming webinars. Since sessions are going to continue, the JEE Mains sessions. So we are going to have some more webinars on JEE and even NEET exam and even for CAT exam also. Because this CAT is also one of the popular exam. Many students want to know what exactly the exam pattern, how to prepare all that. And this is what we believe at Groom. We say, don't follow the crowd. Choose a career where you will find happiness and no regret. And always we say that never ever follow anyone. If we have the dream, definitely these webinars will show you the way to a big dream. And I always say this, don't follow the follower. Choose a career where you happiness and no regrets. So this is what I always say. People may laugh at you when you choose a different career, but don't worry. You should have your own ideas. You should explore the careers which you would like to what called as explore. And as I said, this is a free, completely free. And now you can download the app, go to Play Store, download the app, start exploring, start knowing more and more about various exams. This is all from my side. Reetam, are you right? Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready, sir.
Yeah. Once again, I welcome you, Reetam. I just wanted to introduce Reetam. I know him almost from more than 2 years, right? And I think we had a wonderful time in online class. Reetam, you remember those days?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So I'm so happy to see you on the screen. And even some of your teachers have expressed their happiness when they saw your poster, right? They're so proud of you. Okay. Definitely these things require a lot of commitment, and you achieved what exactly you wanted to do in life. Yeah, Reetam studied his 10th class from Delhi Public School. Then he joined intermediate in SN classes. There in JEE Mains exam, he got 30,000 rank in all India level. And because of that, he got a seat in IIIT Kottayam. He is doing his BTech first year in computer science at IIIT Kottayam. And apart from that, he is a very active member in Google Student Club at Kottayam. So thank you, Reetam, once again for accepting, and you are going to help the students a lot. Thank you so much. This is all from my side. So I'll make you a co-host. Now you can share your PowerPoint.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, welcome once again, man.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Yeah, I made you the co-host.
Yes. My screen visible, sir?
Yes, awesome.
Yes. So hello guys, good evening. I'm Reetam. I welcome you all to this session on this amazing platform at Groom. So hope you guys are doing well, and I'm sure that most of your intention that only 15 days are remaining and your preparation is not up to the mark. And also there must be students who are still in the dilemma that exam dates have come and they didn't prepare anything, and still they are just panicking but not studying. And also there will be students who have done their preparation but still doubting themselves. So guys, today I am here to help you with your anxiety, calm you down and give a boost to your preparation. And also, yes, why should you listen to me? As already Panyam sir told about me. So guys, I am Reetam Dey. I scored approximately 97 percentile in JEE Mains 2022. To be frank, I achieved this percentile by approx 1 month preparation. And 1 month, I mean serious 1 month preparation. So I am taking this session so that I can share you my strategies and also my mistakes, so that you can learn from my mistake and don't repeat it. And yes, I'm assuring you that this session will be crisp and to the point. And if you're going to follow whatever I say, I'm sure you are going to achieve your dream college. So yes, here I have written the exam dates so that you can approximate how much gap you'll be having between the exam dates. There are many persons who are thinking that only 15 days are remaining. What will I be able to do now? So they will think that I'll study sincerely and I'll crack second attempt. Guys, again you'll repeat the same and you'll begin back to the square one. So now how many ever days are left? Give your best efforts and study sincerely. And also in the first attempt, competition will be surely less. Like for example, last year during our exam in first attempt, for nearly 160 marks, we got 98 percentile. But in second attempt, for the same 160 marks, only 96 percentile came. By looking at the percentile, you may feel just 2 percentile, it's what that matter. But in rank, it has nearly a difference of 10 to 15,000 rank difference. So very sincerely focus on your first attempt, as less marks can also fetch you great percentile. These last 15 days can be a game changer. Make your 15 days count. You need to study a minimum of 13 hours a day to achieve your goal. So students, the only last 15 days are left. If you study 13 days, 13 hours each day, you'll surely achieve your goal. My assurance. So at least now focus. So yes, now last 15 days are remaining. As I said, these 15 days can be a game changer. So what to do in these last 15 days? Here I have divided students into three types: type 1, type 2, and type 3. So type 1, type 1 students. These are the students who have completed the syllabus and revising currently. So guys, yes, you're in the right track. Keep on revising daily and solve at least 30 previous year questions per day per subject. I'm telling minimum 30. Like if you say minimum 60 you need to for per subject, like 60 for physics, 60 for chemistry, 60 for maths. So 2 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours. So 6 hours. 6 hours you should daily invest on problem solving. Keep 1 hour time limit for each 30 question set. And attempt full syllabus mock tests twice a week. And yes, alternate test, alternate timings. What does this mean? We have exam in 2 shifts, you know, right? Like morning shift and afternoon shift, 9 to 12 and 3 to 6. And this is not in our hand that we can choose which shift we want. So we should practice writing exam in both of the shifts, 9 to 12 and 3 to 6. And yes, you must analyze your test after you are done. It will be completely useless if you don't analyze your test. Analyzing doesn't mean that only solving the questions which you didn't get. You should understand which concepts you are weak and work on that. Yes, type 2 students. Type 2 students are those whose syllabus is complete, but they have not revised anything. So of course, immediately start revising from the notes you made previously. See, many people make mistakes that they think my notes is useless, and they go to YouTube and scroll videos, like new videos. So the problem which you'll be facing is that in this, you are like, before you prepared in different manner. In YouTube, they will explain you in different strategy. So you'll completely get confused. So don't watch YouTube lectures for the chapter you were confident earlier. Revise with your notes only. Only watch YouTube and other lectures for the chapters which you studied earlier, but not able to recall at all. The chapters you're not able to recall at all. Only for those you need to go to the YouTube lectures. Yes, for practice and solving, use previous year questions only. This is the most important thing right now. And if you want to solve any other material, only solve the materials which you have solution available. Like we don't have time now that if I'm not going to do the solution question, I should not search here and there for the solution or not ask here and there. I should have the solution readily available with me. Then only you should take that material. And yes, attempt full syllabus mock tests every week. The same rule goes here, that alternate week, alternate timings. And yes, so attempt full syllabus mock test every week. So only 2 weeks are left. So attempting only 2 weeks is not, attempting 2 mock tests is not useful. You need to attempt 2 more mock tests, so that at least 4 mock tests you are attempting before your first attempt. So get serious. Only 15 days are there. Make your days count. So now type 3 students. Type 3 student, the students for whom syllabus is not complete and they have not revised anything. So yes, follow block strategy. What is block strategy? I have discussed in the further slides. Last 15 days are left, so get serious at least now and start studying. Keep goal of at least 100 to 120 marks. If you keep 120 marks target, 100 you will achieve. So keep at least 100 to 120 marks And of course, don't do false promises to yourself that in first attempt itself without studying else for 180 to 100. Not possible. You also know, I also know. So let's keep a goal of 100 to 120 marks in first attempt. Yeah, the next slides are exclusively for you. You should need to follow everything. Yes, so important things to keep in mind. Like these are the whatever I have observed, those I have written here. So physics and chemistry gives you easy marks. So observe past 3 years papers. You will see that physics and chemistry almost is formula based. Literally, you don't need to apply any logic or anything. Directly applying formula question, you will get the answer. Out of at least 30 questions, 12 to 15 questions direct formula based. No logic to be applied. Yes, from the past 3 years pattern, physics is mostly formula based. So try get with all the formulas from each and every chapter of physics. Focus more on physics and chemistry than maths. This doesn't mean that ignore maths. I'm saying this because maths is lengthy and maths come tough. Maths questions all are tough. And you should find the few selected easy questions. Don't this doesn't mean don't ignore maths. In maths, select 10 to 12 chapters which you feel easy and which you feel comfortable in. Select those chapters and solve questions on those. Do those chapters completely, as maths questions are not that easy. I'm not scaring you, but I'm saying the fact. So that in exam you don't start with maths. Maths is my favorite subject. I'll solve this, and you should not waste your time in maths. So I'm telling in maths, select 10 to 12 chapters only, focus completely on that, go deeply in the chapters as maths questions are coming from very deep concepts. You may say little advanced level, so you need to focus in maths only 10 to 12 chapters completely. In physics, chemistry, knowing the formula and basic concepts is enough to score at least 50-50 in each subject. But in maths, if you need to score 50, focus on 10 to 12 chapters completely deeply so that no problem. Like you should not face any difficulty in the exam. Like for me, what happened in my first attempt is I prepared fully, like every subject fully. Maths also, all sub chapters I covered. But during exam, not even a single question I was able to solve properly during my first attempt in maths. Why this happened? Because I did all the chapters on basic level. Like I thought, okay, it means it will be easy. But no, guys, maths is tough. Select 12 chapters, focus completely on those 12 chapters completely. Each and every point, each and everything you should know. And you should solve many model questions, like many questions on the chapter. And not that doesn't mean that leave all the chapter basic you should know, but 12 chapters completely you should know. So yes, and yes, don't get demotivated by seeing mock test marks. Like only 2 weeks are left, and now if you get demotivated, nothing we can do. You will only keep wasting your time. So don't get demotivated by your marks. And structured study for the next 15 days. It's very important. Structured study for the next 15 days. Yes. So this is the to-do list. This is the to-do list by which you can keep track on your syllabus easily. After each chapter, you complete, tick it. Each tick will surely boost your confidence. Stick it in your room somewhere that whenever you look around, this comes into your sight and you get scared and you start studying instead of wasting time. This to-do list I used during my preparation too, and it helped me a lot. This list order is prepared according to weightage of these chapters after an analysis of 2021 and 22 papers. So how to use this? So see, if you selected this chapter, current electricity, first, after you complete the theory and important concepts, tick mark on this. After you tick mark, you will surely gain confidence. Yes, I have done something. So tick mark, like you have to tick mark this. Then first, go to join 22 previous year questions. Pick your that you will have surely have those either Disha or some other company 41 years previous year question book. Like any year, I'm telling you to solve previous 3 years question first. First, pick 22 question, 2022. That is last year's question. Solve each and every question. After you solve, tick mark. Then go to 21 questions, tick mark. Then 2020 questions, tick mark. So after you this, you'll remember that yes, I've completed current electricity. Yes, I'm confident on it. I've completed 3 years papers. So yes, I know what to solve, what not to. Like I know everything. Like of course, everything means yes, you should know everything. Last 15 days are left. Now it's not time that yes, I will know few things remaining are left. No, you should know everything. And whatever while solving this question, whatever you think, no, I don't know this, write it down in a paper, or at least writing down all the concepts which are used in this question. Formulas, write it down in a paper, make formula sheet for each previous year formula sheet. Like whatever the formulas are used in the questions last year's, those you write on a paper. This will be very useful. I'm assuring you, after your exam, you'll surely think, yes, why didn't I do that? Or if you did that, you will think, yes, luckily I did that. Or else. So if you should teach everything like this, everything at least. So for type 3 students, like who have not completed syllabus, I expect before first attempt, you should need to get at least till 16. At least till 16 you should complete. Till 16 you should take everything. This is required. Like if you don't do this, then 100 marks expecting is not so easy. You need to do at least every subject till 16. So yes, this is what, keep it in mind. So after to-do list. So in physics, I have kept the priority topics. Like these priority topics are actually based on the weightage of the chapters. That is from which chapter more number of questions are coming. So guys, do these all chapters in first priority, then go to other chapters. This priority order is also made after analysis of last 3 years paper. I have made analysis of only last 3 years because I've observed that last 3 year trends are repeating. Like what I said, physics questions are easy. From last 3 years papers, you see, questions are similar and easy. So I'm telling previous year questions are important. Like if after exam you'll feel that all the concepts came from past 3 years, most of the concepts. Few concepts will be new. Of course, this is exam. This is not time pass exam. This India level competition exam, competitive exam. So yes, but still previous year questions are must and useful after exam. You'll see that almost all the concepts were repeated in last 3 years. So these are the priority topics. So first units and dimensions, it's easy, kinematics easy, work over energy, circular motion, gravitation, solids and elasticity, thermodynamics and KTG, electrostatics, capacitor, current electricity, moving charges, electromagnetic waves, communication system, semiconductor devices, modern physics. Yeah, so low input, high input. What does it mean? These are the chapters in which you have to keep very low input, but great output will come. If you do these chapters properly, surely you will be able to solve these questions in the exams from these chapters. So yeah, modern physics, you shouldn't leave this chapter at any cost. Simple, direct, formula-based questions come from this chapter. No twists and turns. So must and should do this chapter. KTG thermodynamics, yeah, it's easy. Current electricity, yeah, this only few concepts are there in this chapter. Simple questions come from these. Know all the formulas, and yeah, capacitor formulas will surely be able to solve it. Laws of motion and friction, yeah, in 11th class we have learned. Of course, it's easy because in 11th we all have that Josh and we study a lot. This will surely feel easy. And yes, it's also easy chapter. Easily you can solve questions in exam. Electronic devices, measurement and errors, gravitation, kinematics, yeah, gravitation. While doing gravitation, go through similar formulas and questions of electrostatics too. Of course, you must be knowing that there's so much similarity between these two chapters. So do both of these chapters together, gravitation and electrostatics. So of course, in class also you must have observed that there's similar formulas, almost same formulas. Only in last there are extra content which there that you have to that you need to learn. Even if you leave, okay. But while doing this chapter, do both the chapters together. It will be very useful. Kinematics, yes, very simple chapter. Only little logic required. Do projectile motion properly. One question is guaranteed from this chapter, I'm sure. Then communication, yeah, very simple chapter. Almost no logic required at all. Few formulas are there. Direct formula based questions are coming. You should memorize all the formulas. Like for example, yeah, range of TV transmission. Question comes like Earth is there. One side one antenna, one side another antenna. How much range? So what the formula is direct D is equals to root over 2HR. If you see the question properly, height of antenna will be given, radius of Earth will be given, everything is given. Just by applying the formula, answer comes. And yeah, EM wave, this is circuit, wave optics, communication, web power energy. Yeah, web power energy, very important and very easy. Semiconductor is also extremely simple. Get to know the logic gates and gate or gate. Get to know when diode will be on, when diode will be off. Questions come from these simple basic concepts too. So yeah, you can expect that from modern physics, 2 questions will come. KTG and thermodynamics, 2 questions can come. Current electricity, 2 questions can come. Center of mass and collision, very simple. From this, 1 question is guaranteed. Units and dimension, this is also very simple, 1 question guaranteed. Gravitation, 1 question guaranteed. Projectile, 1 question. Like kinematics, I said, projectile motion, 1 question. EM waves, 1 question. Capacitors, 1 question. So see, 12 questions. These 12 questions, only this C, low input, high input, output. These 12 questions, if you are solved in the exam, so 12 questions, 4 marks. So 40. Am I audible? Am I audible, sir?
Yeah, Reetam, go ahead. You're fine.
Yes. So from only these chapters, you can expect 40 marks. And yes, low input, high output. You can expect 48 marks only from these chapters. 48 marks guaranteed. Just solve these chapters. Surely you are able to get 48 marks easily. And of course, these are low input, high output. There's so many chapters. So 48, and easily you can get some 20 marks from other chapters. So see, 68 marks. 48 marks, very easy to score. 20 marks, of course, 20 marks, those also questions will be very easy. These are actually low input, high output. What does that mean? Like very less you have to apply. Like other chapters, many formulas are there, but questions will become formula based only. So other chapters are very easily you can get marks. But these chapters has very less things to read, very less things. Like what you see in semiconductors, what we have, very less things we have. Concepts are very less. So focus on these chapters. Do this chapter first. So in maths, low input, high output. Yeah, math and determinants. Of course, we must be knowing. There are very less formulas. What to remember in those? Formulas are there, but very less. And of course, by applying logic, you can solve this very easily. So 3D geometry, yeah, easiest chapter. Limit continuity and differentiability. Yeah, limits. L'Hospital rule, continuity, differentiability. Yeah, it's easy. Sequence and series. Sequence and series, of course, it's very easy. Like we're in the state board till class 10th. We have already learned the formulas. So it's very easy. Like in now, formula based means it's formula based. Maths, I said it's tough, but yeah, these chapters you can expect formula based question. At least go to 22 previous year questions. Whatever chapters I have mentioned, mostly questions are from formula based. Little, yes, little brain you have to apply. Of course, you are writing a competitive level exam. You need to apply little bit of brain. But yes, formula based. These chapters you must and should do it. Sequence and series, differential equations, quadratic equations, mathematical reasoning, double star in heights and distances. Why? Heights and distance, extremely simple chapter. Nothing to study new in this chapter. Whatever you have studied in class 10. Class 10, you remember we have seen that a pole is there, a shadow is falling. How much far we can get the shadow? Simple questions are coming. So nothing to study in this chapter. Whatever you have studied till 10th, that itself is enough to solve the question. Free 4-mark question. Don't miss it at any cost. I'm concentrating on this line. Don't miss it at any cost. Free 4-mark question. I'm sure heights and distances, every student who will read this question will be able to solve. So
Reetam, do you have any network issues there? Acha. Sarath, how is your preparation going on?
Sir, pretty fine, sir, as of now.
Is this session so far useful to you?
Yes, sir, it is.
So how many marks you are aiming for?
Sir, around 180 currently in
180.
mains.
Acha, okay. So definitely the chapter that he mentioned, okay, that modern physics, that's very, very important, very easy to understand and easy to, and even first year he didn't mention actually React. Some chapters he mentioned. Yeah, Reetam, do you have any network issues there? Unmute yourself, unmute yourself.
Yes, sir. Actually, there was a power cut. Sir.
Oh, now it's fine, right?
Yes, sir. Now it's fine.
Yeah, you can share, man.
Yes, sir. Sir, make me the host. Sir.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you are the host. Amazing so far, Ritam. I really surprised to see so much of maturity is in you. You are explaining like an expert in JEE Mains. Very good. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So
No, you again go back to maths.
maths.
Yeah, you're talking about heights and distance, right?
Yes, sir. Heights and yeah. So what I was telling that heights and distances, direct questions and everything, but heights and distance, nothing new you have to study. Like whatever you studied in 10th class, same thing is coming in this year here also. There is nothing, no formulas in heights and what you have to apply. Simple trigonometry, tan theta, cos theta. Like you for example in mains, this easy questions is coming which you have answered in 10th class board exam. Like one pole is there, sun is there, its shadow is falling, you have to see calculate its length. Simple questions. Like whatever you studied in class 10, that itself is enough to solve the question. Free 4-mark question, don't miss it at any cost. Free 4-mark question. I'm literally saying free 4-mark question. Nothing new. Simple, whatever you have learned in your class 10, same thing is applied here. Free 4-mark question. So don't leave this chapter at any cost. Like even if you don't practice this question, don't practice this chapter during your preparation, I'm sure in exam if you read this question, you'll be able to solve this question. It's very simple, direct formula based question. When in my year, my math sir said me that focus on like don't miss the question of this chapter. Like in maths, if you're seeing the 30 questions, you are scared that nothing I'm able to do. Go and see the questions of heights and distances. Surely you'll be able to solve. And also all these chapters, the questions you'll be able to solve. So it's very easy chapter. Don't miss the chapter at any cost. So yeah, chemistry, low input, high output. Some basic concepts in chemistry. Yeah, this is the first chapter in CBSE textbook. In our class 11th, we have learned surface chemistry. Yeah, most of only single formula. That formula is very important. Most questions come only on that formula. Then periodic classification. Then general principles and process of isolation of metals. This means metallurgy. Metallurgy, you may feel that yes, I have to by heart so many things. But yeah, if you by heart directly in seconds, you can get your 4 marks. Seconds, literally seconds. You have to know, you have not even apply your brain. Direct questions are coming on this chapter. S block elements, yeah, very small and very important as question will surely come from this chapter. Solid state, yeah, you need to apply simple logic like cube, like which side A, you have to like know the simple formula A cube, like those environmental chemistry, yeah, environmental chemistry, biomolecule, polymer. These chapters you should not leave. Simple questions are coming. Here also no brain to be applied. Literally no brain, no logic, nothing to be applied. Just you need to memorize. Then chemistry in everyday life, yeah, like environmental chemistry, biomolecules, polymers, and chemistry in everyday life. These are the chapters which you shouldn't leave at any cost. Simplest chapters, easy to score marks. IUPAC and GOC. Of course, this is also one very simple chapter. Yeah, IUPAC, simple naming nomenclature in mains. Simple questions are only coming. If we are focusing on mains, 15 days are left. So even who are advanced aspirants, this 15 days focus only on mains, not on advanced. After 15 days, if your first attempt is very good, just leave mains and 100% need to focus on advanced. So now focus only on mains. This whatever low input, high output, and important chapters, all are based only on mains. Like I'm focusing only on mains now this last 15 days. So now focus only on mains. IUPAC, general organic chemistry, yeah, simple. So for chemistry, yeah, low input, high output. This is the thing. Yeah. So NCRT is surely Bible. You know, this dialogue is most common of every teacher, NCERT is Bible. You need to everything study from NCERT. Did everything from NCERT. Yeah, for some inorganic chapters like what I said, environmental chemistry, biomolecule, polymer, chemistry in everyday life. For these, if you feel that you are not understanding what to remember and what to do, then open that 41 years questions, like we used 41 years Disha JEE Mains previous year questions book. So read, understand, memorize each and every question and solution from that chapter. Not only the question, read the detailed solution given backside, understand it and remember by heart everything. Surely in exam, something from there only it will come. So follow this advice. And of course, teachers will disagree with this idea, but trust me, this idea had worked in my 2022 exam. I said only on this chapter, mainly environmental chemistry, biomolecule, polymer, chemistry, and everyday life. These are very short chapter and last 41 years. They have covered each and every topic and subtopic and every point in this previous year questions. So while reading the textbook, you may feel NCERT, what to remember, like these are what simple or tough or what something funny you will not be able to remember. So only for this chapter, I'm telling, open that previous year question book, open the solution in solution, detailed solution, including the solution of that answer, plus related solutions also given in that book. So remember those solutions, like you should remember each and every question. Like not that only like 21 and 22 and 20 I've learned. No, that won't work. 41 years, all the questions, all the solutions, you must remember by heart only for chemistry and only these specific chapters. Like there are no much things in this chapter and 41 years, like see 41 years. Your age is 18 years, not even 18, 17 or 18 years, and you're solving 41 years papers. So of course, and surely questions will come only from that 41 years concepts. Concepts I'm saying, not that each same question will not repeat, of course. Same question won't repeat, but same concepts. And this chapter, there's no concept at all. Literally to be speaking, there's no concept. Only like you have to remember. So yes, going to the next slide. So yeah, block strategy. So yeah, block strategy, most important for type 3 students, but type 1 and type 2 students should use this compulsory for the revision. So yeah, so you have to use it for compulsory for your revision time. So now we'll discuss the final Brahmastra strategy, most important for type 3 students and also useful for other type students. The chapters have been divided into blocks. The chapters which are interrelated to each other are kept in single block. The chapters have been divided into 5 blocks. This block priority order is based on the weightage of the chapters after analysis of last 3 years, 2020, 2021, and 2022. These last 3 years I'm analyzing because I have observed that in this last year, trends are repeating, literally repeating. So I've analyzed only this last 3 years. So yeah, this order should also be followed by type 1 and type 2 students for revising. Do the revision based on this block order. You will become more strong with the chapters because as I said, concept related to the related concept chapters are included in a single block. So when you complete one chapter, the related concept will be in the second chapter. So you'll be more confident with the chapters. So how to use this block strategy? Yeah. So I'll show you the blocks like block 1. So in block 1, see block 1, physics, chemistry, maths. So how to use this? Block 1 physics to be completed in one single day without fail. Today you wake up, you decide that yes, I have to complete this block 1 physics. Yes, you complete the block 1 physics. Then second day, block 1 chemistry. Third day, block 1 maths. See, you can easily complete, see what? Gravitational electrostatics, similar concepts, current, electricity, magnetic field. So these 4 chapters in one day, you can easily revise within 5 to 6 hours thoroughly. Easily it comes 5 to 6 hours. And at the starting, what I said, you need to study 13 to 14, minimum 13 hours you need to study this last 15 days. So if you do study 13 hours, you can spend 6 hours on revision of this chapter and remaining 6 to 7 hours only on problem solving. For problem solving, what did I say? Previous year questions. First 22, then 2021, then 2020. And still in that day, if you have time remaining, go to 2019. If I'm sure no time will be remain. If you still more time is remain, then go to 2019 questions. But make sure you complete 22, 20, 21. In day, if you do 7 hours, these 3 like 21, 22, and 20, you can easily complete. I'm sure about that. So yeah, so how to use blocks I said you. So in physics, in first block I have to gravitation, electrostatics, current, electricity, magnetic field. These chapters are interrelated with each other. Like gravitation, uh, most of the formulas are similar, 100% similar. Just minus, just minus makes the difference is in an electrostatics. Both concepts and formulas are similar. If you read current electricity, you will see that most of the formulas used in current electricity are useful in magnetic field, chemistry, GOC. Of course, this is the most important chapter for getting to knowing the other organic chemistry chapter. Redox reaction, yeah, simple chapter. Periodic classification. This I kept in the low input, high output also. Chemical bonding, chemical kinetics. In maths, matrices and determinants, vectors, 3D geometry, sequence and series. See students, sequence and series, very easy chapter. Very easy chapter. You must be knowing very easy. In blocks, you might have say like in first block, I have not kept heights and distances, as you shouldn't waste time on heights and distances by solving the questions in home. Like you should know the basic idea and remember what you have done in 10th class. Like 15 days are remaining, so you don't have much time. You should attempt the mock test, right? In that, surely in each and every mock test, wherever you attempt online some platform like Physics Wala, LN, or somewhere, or in our college, Ascent College, wherever you FitG, wherever you do, you'll get questions based on heights and distances. So while doing those questions, you'll surely remember the concepts there. So yeah, in maths and determinants, vectors, 3D geometry, sequence and series. Yeah, so this is about the block one. So block two, you need to complete after block one. So in block two in physics, we have Newton laws of motion. Yeah, very simple chapter. Center of mass. Center of mass, of course, it's simple. Then rotational motion, work power energy, yeah, with circular motion. Many people leave circular motion. No, it's very important, work power energy. Yeah, in chemistry, haloalkyls, haloarenes. First, like in first year, these chapters we have learned in first year organic chemistry. Very simple, less things to remember. Two questions you can expect, and yeah, if you read it properly, surely we will to solve. And biomolecules, as I said, biomolecules very important. And if you don't understand what to read and what to remember from NCERT, just see the previous year question. All 41 years, each and question should be in your fingertips. Each and every question should be in your fingertips. Then yeah, equilibrium, alcohol, phenols, and ethers. Yeah, it's very simple chapter. If you go through it, the NCERT is enough. Very simple chapter, direct questions. In maths, functions, limit continuity and differentiability, quadratic equation, application of derivatives. Yeah, application of derivatives is very simple. Yeah, application of derivative it's very easy. Yeah, like more easy than differentiation. You can feel it. Then block 3. In physics, I have put modern physics, must and should chapter. Very easy, very simple questions. Communication. See, in physics, these 3 chapters will take very less time. See, in one day, you can complete these 3 chapters in 3 hours. In 4 hours, you can do the proper problem solving. That day, you attempt one more mock, full syllabus mock test. So I have said that 2 weeks you have, so 2 mock tests. So more 2 mock tests you need to manage in between the days. As see, before first attempt, you need to solve at least 4 mock tests. You need to get idea of the exam. Like just solving 2 mock tests, not so easy. Sir, is my screen visible, sir?
Yeah, you are going very good. Keep
Yes,
going.
sir. In chemistry, yeah, hydrogen, very easy. Yeah, very short, very small chapter and easy. Coordination compound, yeah, you may feel it tough. Yeah, it's not that easy. So I've kept in block 3. If you feel this leaving this chapter, I want to go to another chapter, yeah, choose some other chapter and do it. Because yeah, coordination compound, easy and direct questions are coming. But if you have not studied this chapter till now, doing it like today in one shot may be little difficult. Yeah, SPDF blocks. So yeah, otherwise one more thing you can do, like first do hydrogen, then do SPDF block, then go to coordination compound. Then how much ever you are able to cover in coordination compound, you can do it. Like yeah, coordination compound is very important and very like direct questions will come, but a lot to remember. In maths, basics of trigonometry. Like trigonometry, basic of trigonometry means all the formulas which are required in integration, those I have written. Like basic of trigonometry, all the formulas and basic concepts which will be required in integration. In integration, do definite, indefinite integration, get the basic idea. Question doesn't come much from indefinite integration. So after seeing the basic idea of indefinite integration, go to definite integration. Questions are surely going to come from definite integration. You must be knowing the like basic models will be there, and yeah, and you must be surprised that in our exam unable to solve. After exam, if you analyze the paper, you'll see that all the questions were directly based on the models discussed in class, like in any class, wherever online you study, offline you study, wherever you study, you will be surely seeing that the questions will be directly coming from like definite integration. Then differential equation, yeah, very simple chapter, like very easy chapter. Yeah, you can easily manage this chapter even. Yeah, so block 4, yeah, when you come to block 4, block 5, these are little tough chapters. Yeah, you may, like, I should not say tough, like in physics and chemistry nothing is tough, to be honest. Physics nothing is tough for, for mains. Nothing is tough. So in physics nothing is tough for mains, I'm sure about this. After exam you will feel that nothing was difficult in physics. In chemistry, yeah, chemistry for me, particularly personally, chemistry was tough for me. But chemistry is easy for most of the students. Everyone love chemistry. After the exam, everyone says, yeah, in physics I've got 20 marks, in maths I've got 20 marks, but in physics I've scored 60 marks. Yeah, in physics, in chemistry, people score 60 marks. Chemistry is easy for most of the students. That's direct, like, if you read it, like for inorganic, what concept to apply, what brain to apply, you only think yourself. Nothing to apply, like brain, what you have to, nothing. Directly questions you are able to solve in chemistry. So aldehyde, ketone, carboxylic acid, yeah, carboxylic acid is a easy chapter. Amines is a easy chapter. Electrochemistry, yeah, electrochemistry, okay. And metallurgy, very easy chapter. And in this also, that will apply. If you don't understand what should I remember and what should I by heart, then open your previous year 41 years question. Each and every question, like previous 41 years, whatever questions are there, each question, answer, and the concept, like if you open backside, concept will be written. Related concept, everything you should remember by heart. Surely questions will come only from those. I'm sure about this. Yeah, maths, straight lines, very simple chapter. Circles, okay. Circles is not that easy. Conics, very simple. Complex number, for me it was very simple. Like everywhere, basic thing you should apply. I square equal to -1, and you should know that geometrical representation. Based on that, you can solve almost every question. But still, people feel it difficult. So at this last moment, I won't suggest, like who have not prepared anything, like mainly for type 3 students. Like if you are feeling complex number is tough, leave it. Literally leave it. Other chapters do. Like I have kept, I said na block five blocks. 1, 2, 3. For type 3 students only, I'm saying before first attempt, complete block 1, block 2, block 3 completely. Block 1, block 2, block 3 completely. Nothing you should leave. And for type 2 and type 1 students, each and every block in this priority order, you need to complete it. So yeah, math, straight lines, circles, conics, complex number. So the last and final block, block 5. Yeah, so here, physics, thermodynamics. Don't think these chapters are like not useful. From every chapter, questions are coming. This like I have analyzed past 3 years papers now, so I have felt that this have little less importance, and you may feel ray optics a little bit tough. Like many people think that they are not able to think that from where ray will go, where it will coincide. So yeah, you may feel a little bit tough, but no, physics is really easy. After exam, you literally feel each and every questions were formula based. Like after first attempt, when I came out, I was literally thinking physics, each and every question were formula based, but I couldn't solve many questions as I was not sure with many formulas. I did less, like I till block 3 or block 4, I use this block study in my time also. But like before first attempt, I was not very think so. First attempt, after coming out of first attempt, I literally thought that each and every questions were formula based in physics. Why did I leave? It's easily I can score 90 marks, 90 to 100 marks. Easily we can score in physics. All the questions are formula based. So don't, you should not regret after the exam. Like which regret I got after my first attempt, you should not get this regret. So I worked on it in second attempt. I scored 84 marks in physics. In first attempt, I scored nearly some 50 and I boosted to 84 marks. First, I analyzed my first attempt paper. After analysis of first attempt paper, I saw that all questions were formula based. And you must be knowing that in this JEE Mains, there is no subject cutoff. Like if you get 100 in physics, 100 in chemistry, and 0 in maths, 200 marks will fetch you a great percentile. And not no one will see that in maths you have got 0 marks. So that will not matter. So like, so what I did is physics. I saw questions are very easy. So after my first attempt, I gone through all the formulas, remembered by heart each and every formula in physics. In chemistry also questions were very easy, but chemistry was little bit tough for me, but still I worked hard. In chemistry, I was able to score nearly some 50 plus marks. And yeah, in maths, what I said, that focus on 10-12 chapters. Literally, you won't believe me. In maths, I I did some 13 or 14 chapters I did. But in exam, I was able to solve only 12 questions or means 13 chapters, you can like 14 chapters, 14 questions you can expect. Like so 14 chapters, 14 questions only came, but I could do only 12 questions on it. So after doing 12 questions, what will I feel? Okay, I'll get some 90, 93, 95% time. But you will be shocked. I did those 12 questions and like 12 questions, yeah, my accuracy was like up to the mark. Like I did not do any time, like I did not do any guesswork for any question. In maths also, I got, yeah, 48 or 44, like, yeah, I got like 48 marks. I got 98 percentile in maths only by scoring 48 marks. So see, 12 chapters, if you do thoroughly, and if you solve the questions of all of those 12 chapters in exam, you are surely going to get those 48 marks, and surely you are going to get 97, 98 percentile in maths, easily out of the 12 chapters. But yes, as I said, it doesn't matter subject-wise percentile in your JEE mains. So what I said is first focus on physics, then chemistry. No, first physics or chemistry, then maths. Like for me, physics were easy, so I focused first on physics, then I did chemistry, then I did maths. Maths is lengthy. You should not do maths as the first. As question, if you do, you will see I can solve this, and you'll be doing for 10 minutes. You'll do one question. You'll even get the answer, but still it's of no use. You can like in that 10 question, maybe you're able to do 8 questions in physics or chemistry. So of course that is more fruitful. Yeah. So block strategy. Yeah. This I have declared. This I have said discussed. So structured study. Yeah. So before going to structured study, I want to show you few tricks. So yeah, we should make our own tricks to remember and solve things. Also, we know that we cannot memorize each and everything. Of course, we are humans, we'll forget things. It's not able, we cannot memorize everything. So yeah, few tricks, like of course I cannot show all the tricks. I can send you the tricks later in WhatsApp group or something, but here I will discuss few tricks. Yeah, so in metallurgy, as I said, you should focus very easy chapter. In this, so what you will think, what is this sigma ange pyar himase? What is this? This is a mnemonic to remember. Like in exam, we'll be forgetting which ore has which mineral. So yeah, for iron, we can remember Fe. Sid mange pyar himase. Like I was Hindi, I am Hindi student. So I made mnemonic based on Hindi. You can even find this online in various YouTube lectures. So for iron, I made it Sid mange pyar hima se. For Sid, it will be siderite. For mange, magnetite. Pyar, pyrite. Hema se hematite. So you should need to remember the formulas also. And in many questions, if you see, even if we don't remember the formulas, like name-wise question is coming. Like for iron, like what it's coming, siderite. So, and for copper, chal, mala, kap, or chaila. Like mala is someone you can remember it. Like mala is a person, and someone is saying go and bring cup and glass. So chal, mala, cup or glass la. For chal, copper pyrite, mala, malachite, cup, cuprite or azurite, glass, copper glands. Glass la, it will be copper glands. Yes, you must be thinking he discussed some tricks. You won't think that questions will come on these easy things. I'll show you 2022, 21. I can show n number of questions, but I've selected one question from 22 and one question from 21. I'll show you that so that you can think, yeah, he's not faking. He's really this are applicable. Yeah, so questions, yeah. So is the question visible?
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, so read the question. This is, yeah, this 2022 question. The ore that contains both iron and copper. So read the question. Options we have dolomite. I have kept the solution here, but see, the answer is like the options are dolomite, malachite, copper pyrite, and azurite. So, like in the question, copper is there. Many can get copper pyrite. Like many one can do, but this is not the actual way, right? Like see, malachite also has copper. Many people will do copper pyrite, and by luck, this is a very very dumb question. So many people will their guesswork can work. But malachite also has copper, so it's not very easy to remember this. So what to do? Copper. So both iron and copper. So as we learned in our mnemonic in CU, chal, mala, copper, chaila. So chal was copper pyrite. CuFeS2. You need to remember this. CuFeS2. And also one thing you can remember, like in Fe, what we learned, Sid mange pyar hemase. In this we have seen pyrite. Pyar means pyrite. We have remembered pyar as pyrite. And in copper, like copper in the question you can see copper is there, and copper and pyrite is combined. So like that you can easily get it. That's copper pyrite. You will be like, if you think I'm forgetting copper pyrite formula, no need. In Fe we have learned Sid mange pyar hemase. There we have learned pyrite. In CU chalmala copper, chalmala copper glassla. We have seen chal, that's copper pyrite. So we can easily get that the answer will be copper pyrite. So yeah, this was a 2022 question. Now this is a 2021 question. So once go through this question. Yeah. So this was a matching question. So hematite, bauxite, magnetite, malachite. Yeah. So yeah. So in our mnemonic, what have we learned? In CU, we have learned chal, mala, copper, chaila, mala, malachite. So CU, we can see that in third, like we can see that CU is visible. CU is written CuCO3 into COH twice. CU in our tricks we have learned that CU, mala, malachite. So malachite is there D. So we are understood D will be 3. So see in the options D3. Oh wow, wonderful. Only in D we have only in option D, the D has the option 3. So we can directly see that yeah, answer will be D. And also if by chance we couldn't eliminate so easily, we have also learned the mnemonic for Fe, Sid mange pyar hemase. So in that way also we could do it easily. So you can see that questions are very easy. You need to see like what I have said, after writing every exam, analyze your paper. Must be in class, every teacher, online, offline, wherever you go, every teacher will say that only solving the question which I could not solve will not work. You should analyze the paper, that you should see that which chapters, which topics I'm weak in. You should work on those topics. So next trick I have, yeah, chemical bonding, W8U rule. So what is this W8U rule? This is for finding bond order. Like, you know, for finding bond order, we use a very like theoretical way, very long method. We need to draw molecular orbital diagram. Then we need to see where unbonding is there. Then we need to calculate or we need to write that fully everything. Then we need to calculate by using the formula. So yeah, very long process. So here, so W8U rule. If electron is less than 8, then use W rule. W rule. What is W rule? We write W like this. So write 0, like write 1 to 8 number, 0 to 8, not 1 to 8, 0 to 8 numbers in W form. You can see I have written 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in the form of W. You can see this is a W. See, in W form, I have written 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. So then how to use this? Like how to know? If electron will be either 0 or 4 or 8, then bond order will be 0. See, nothing you have to do. Just you need to remember like this. This arrows I have kept now. This one. These arrows may not be so clear. So I'm annotating it again. Yeah. So you must be seeing, you are able to see that blue annotation which I did right now. Is it visible? This
Yes,
blue annotation?
yes, man. Yes, man.
Yeah. Yeah. So if electron is 0, then your bond order will be 0. If electron is 4, then your bond order will be 0. If electrons are 8, then bond order will be 0. So how to remember this? Like here, this bond order side, how have I written this? Nothing. Just yeah. So just 0, 0, 0.5, 1. Just I'm incrementing, like I'm starting with 0 and incrementing by 0.5. 0, 0.5, 1. Yeah. So 0, 0.5, 1. So yeah. So if 0 electron, 4 electron, 8 electron, bond order will be 0. If 1 electron, 3 electron, 5 electron, or 7 electron, bond order will be 0.5. 2 electron or 6 electron, then bond order will be 1. So this W rule you should use if electrons are less than 8. Yeah. Then comes U rule. What is this U rule? U rule, like what I said that for this less than 8 electron means we should use W rule. If more than 8 electron, we should use U rule. We should write 8 to 20. 8 to 20. We should write 8 to 20 in U format. Like 8 to 20, like many times you may confuse like which line 8, which line. So remember that 14 will come down isolated, like down at the last only 14 will come. See, we're able to see down only 14. So you should remember like this, that like however I do my U, down 14 should be there. Here also similarly, see, like here, you should write like this, like in U. You are able to see, right, that this is written in the format of U, simple U. Like 8 to 20 I've written in the format of U. Then like this I have made arrows to show. Actually, I don't have writing board, so my lines are not so straight, like it's here and there. But to understand it's very clear, you should get it. Yeah. So bond order 0, 0.5. Like what I said, I'm starting with 0, then incrementing just by 0.5. So you can see 0, 0.5, 1, 1.5, 2, 2.5, then 3. Yeah. So as I said there in W rule, like if 0 electron means 0 electron or 4 electron or 8 electrons, then bond order will be 0. And if 1 electron, 3 electron, 5 electron, 7 electron, then bond order will be 0.5. If 2 electron, 6 electron, then bond order will be 1. So in similarly in U rule, if 8 electron or 20 electron, bond order will be 0. If 9 electron or 19 electron, bond order will be 0.5. 10 electron or 18 electron, bond order will be 1. If 11 electron or 17 electron, bond order will be 1.5. 12 electron, 16 electron, bond order will be 2. 13 electron, 15 electron, bond order will be 2.5. 14 electron, 3. See, in this, nothing you have to remember or by heart. Simple, remember W8U rule. Keep the name as W8U rule. Not that you'll remember that like W8U, you remember that for chemical bonding and used for finding bond order. You have to use W8U rule and increase, start with 0 and increment by 0.5. So this is how I'm starting. Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, write in the form of W. If it's less than 8, write in the form of W. Then bond order start with 0, then increment by 0.5, 0, 0.51. Then for more than 8 electron, use U rule from 8 to 20. Remember that 14 will be in the base so that your structure of a like U will come perfect. Then remember bond order 0, 0.5. Like just start with 0 and increment by 0.5. That only we have done. 0, 0.5, increment by 0.5, it will be 1, 0.5, 1.5, we can increment by 0.5, then 2.5. Then if we increment 2.5 by 0.5, then it will be 3. It's very simple. Yeah, so in this also I'll show you two questions, 20 and 20, and one 2022, 21 and 22, yeah. So, yeah, chemical bonding, yeah. I clear my annotations. Yeah, so you must be able to see the question.
Yeah, you can see.
Yeah. So the question is, according to molecular orbital theory, the species among the following that does not exist is option 1 is helium, helium 2 minus, beryllium 2, helium 2 plus, oxygen 2, 2 minus. So yeah, you should know the basic thing that does not exist means bond order should be 0. Of course, you should know this, that if does not exist means bond order should be 0. So I should like I don't have writing pad, no, so I have written all the solutions in paper, then I've took photo. So my handwriting must not be very good, but you'll be able to read it. So say helium, hydrogen, helium, so 2, helium 2, so 2 into 2, 4, then above minus is there. So 2 to the 4, 4 plus 1, 5, so 5 electrons. As we have seen in our trick, in the tricks, what we have seen, for 5 electrons, we have bond order 0.5. What does that mean? What I have said that if does not exist means bond order should be 0. But here, see, so simply we could see that helium had 5 electrons. You can see that helium had 5 electrons. So by simply coming to the trick, 5 electron, bond order 0.5. So it's very easy. In seconds, we can solve question. If we did not knew this concept, like this trick, then what you would do, you would draw that molecular orbital diagram, then you would solve. It would take a hell lot of time. And this we can solve it very easily. Yeah, so helium 2, so that is, yeah, that exists. So this is not the answer. So yeah, then beryllium 2. So hydrogen, helium, lithium, beryllium. So 4 into 2, 8. So 8 electron. So then we go to our trick, 8 electron, bond order 0. What I said that does not exist means bond order should be 0. So yeah, we got our answer. This is the answer. So yeah, we can see that beryllium. So see, 4 marks we gained in seconds. If you would go through the theoretical way, we had to draw with like molecular orbital diagram, or like other ways are there, but it's very lengthy. WAT rule is very simple. Follow this. Remember this. Surely question will come. In my paper also question came from this same concept, simple concept. In seconds I could get 4 marks. So it will boost your confidence. It will literally boost your confidence. Or if you are able to solve a question, you will think, wow, I could solve this question so easily. It's very good. Yeah, so the second question I'll show you. Yeah, the second question I'll show you. Yeah, this is the second question. Go to the question. The question is, yeah, it's simple. Matching it, and bond order is there. So it's also a very simple question, and you can solve this question surely coming in your paper. Guarantee. Either in first attempt or second attempt, surely this question will come. This is very important concept from chemical bonding and WAT rule. Even if direct question doesn't come on board, you can get related question. Like previous question I shown. Like it's not asking bond order, but it's asking which does not exist. You should know that does not exist means bond order is 0. You should know that concept. So even a direct question doesn't come, questions will surely come. This is one direct question of bond order. Yeah, so sure you have seen the question. So I'll show you the solution. You'll be seeing that the solution is very easy. Like if you remember this WAT rule, you can do miracle. Like miracle from this chapter chemical bonding. Yeah, so question we had option A, neon. So neon atomic number is 10, so 10 into 20, so 20 electron. So yeah, in our tricks, what did we see? 20 electron. This U I said now, if electron, this 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 8, 9, 10, these are electrons. We are writing electrons in either W shape or U shape. Yeah, so we saw that neon has 20 electrons. So in our tricks, we can see that 20 electrons has bond order 0. So now let's get back to our question. So what we've seen is 20. Neon had 20 electrons and 20 means bond order is 0. So if we get back to our question, so A should be 0, A3. In which option? Yeah, see, it's so simple. Like directly, this is a previous year question, 2022. Yeah, 2022 question. We can directly we are see just getting one option. We can get to solve this whole question. Like matching question, 4 options. And the people who are doing with that diagram, they'll take so much of time. And with this W8U rule, you could do this question in fraction of seconds. And your luck was so good that only solving first one like neon, it was 3, A3, we got it 3, 0. Like, yeah, for N, nitrogen, fluorine, oxygen, we can use this W8 rule. I like to keep this session short and crisp, like only 15 days are remaining, so I don't want to waste your time, like same question so many times, not doing, and very fast. And this, I'm also showing that you need not solve all the parts of this option. Like, you shouldn't solve all the options. Time won't be there in exam. If one option you're able to solve, getting the answer, just tick it and go. Like you here, I'm seeing A4, A2, A1, A3, only in one option A was 3. So easily I got it. Yeah, so chemical bonding trick I shown. There are n number of tricks, but I have kept only few tricks, which I felt will be useful and repetitive. So yeah, atomic structure. This you can call it as a trick. Yeah, it's a trick, but also like you can solve it also easily. But yeah, you can also take it, call it as a trick, like because solving in this exam pressure and that tension and less time, solving the square roots may be time taking. So yeah, this will be very useful. Magnetic moment, very important concept. We all must be knowing. So for one free electron, magnetic moment is 1.73. Yeah, this table you will think very difficult to remember, na? So yeah, first make a table. I'll annotate and show you. Yeah, so first make a table, make 2 columns, n and mu. In n, you write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And in mu table also write 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then keep a point. Then remember 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Just write 1 point like 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Then 3, 3, you remember. Then how to remember the next things is 3. 3 plus, like here I have written, plus 4. So I'm adding this plus 4 to the last digit, 3. So 3 plus 4 is 7. So 8 is 8, 7. Then 4, 3, 2. Like in decreasing order, I'm adding like 4, then 3, then 2. So yeah, 7 plus 3, 10. 10 last digit is 10. So 0. Then this 0 is then adding it to 2. Then 5.92. So this is what. So what I said is first make a table. Like side I'm annotating. Hope you will be able to see it. I'm annotating with red. So first make a table. Write 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then this is the n value. Then make a table for mu. Yeah, here also write same 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Then just keep points after each. Like I'm saying, like it's easy to remember this, like nothing, no rocket science. It's not science, like it's very easy to remember this, like nothing big you have to memorize. Just keep point after, then you remember 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. So 7, 8, 8, 8, 9, 9. Then in first 2 things you have to write 3. First 2 just blindly write 3. Then 3. 3 plus 4, 7. Then here I have added with plus 4. I am adding this 4 to this last digit. So here I have done plus 4. So 3 plus 4 is 7. Then 7. Then here plus 4. So they're going decreasing order. Then I'll do plus 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. 10. Last digit 0. Take 0. Then here I'll do plus 2. So here 0 plus 2 is 2. 5.92. So see this. So it was so easy to remember this table. And yeah, so I'll show this table is very useful. Directly you can solve question. I'll show. Yeah. No, not at all. Yeah. So see the question. This is 2000, either 22 or 21. This mostly this 21 question. Yeah. So in the ground state of atomic Fe iron Z is equal to 26. The spin only magnetic moment is. So it's given Z is equals to 26. So first we need to draw the electronic configuration. So you should do it very first. Like we have studied a lot. This is the very important thing. So we should draw it very first. So Fe, it will be 3d6 4s2. So I have drawn the electronic configuration. We have seen that 4 free electrons are there. So we got N is equals to 4. And if we keep in this formula, it will take so much time. And if we remember this table directly, we can remember 4. For N is equals to 4, we had mu is equals to 4.90. It's actually 4.89, but 4.90, you remember, it's easy to remember. So 4.90. So directly within seconds, we killed this question. Like drawing electronic configuration should not be tough for you now. It's very like, we have studied a lot. Yeah, so directly this round of nearest integer, yeah, you are lucky. If you remember 4.90, yeah, that itself is the answer. So 4.90 directly you can see the answer. Within seconds, we got 4 marks. Then one more question. Yeah, this question, read the question. After reading the question, even if it will be time waste, even if you follow this rule, like if you can write electronic configuration and get the N, that is also, it will take time and it's time waste. First, see the options. In options, you're having 5.92, 5, 0, 5.26. And then remember the table which we drew. In that, we had 1.73, 2.83, 3.87, 4.90, 5.92. So see, we can see in the options that 5 is nowhere there in the table, 0 is nowhere there in the table, 5.26 is nowhere there in the table, only 5.92 is there in the table. So directly we can say that 5.92 is the answer. No need to even check the electronic configuration. No need to find the free electrons, nothing. Just by seeing the option directly, we could say that this is the answer. And if anyone is not able to get this idea during exam, yeah, you may not get this idea. Simple, like 25, you can draw the electronic configuration, get number of free electrons, and then also you can easily do that by following this. Yeah, so you have here I have shown only three and very important 3 tricks. There are n number of tricks. I used many tricks during my exam, like to remember things and to do things. Many tricks I remembered. Yeah, you should make your own tricks. And yeah, you should make your own tricks. For we are humans, we cannot remember everything very easily. So we have to make tricks, remember things, like these 2 things for remembering and this one to solve things very easily. In fraction of seconds, we did orals, you have to calculate this root over value, it would take time. So tricks are required. You make your own tricks to remember and to solve questions. I've included only 3 tricks because if I keep giving tricks, then the session will go for many hours. Like for everything trick is there, we can remember everything very easily. Like see, in this nothing you have to remember. This was nothing you have to by heart or remember. Just W8 rule. The name itself will justify the thing. And this first one, normal.
I request just before the second session, right? Let's conduct one webinar exclusive for tricks and tips.
Yes, sir. Sure.
That will be awesome. Okay, you prepare well. We'll have one session exclusive for it.
Yes, sir.
Because I find these are very amazing, man. You did so much work, and definitely these are very useful to students. I really appreciate you. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yeah, so I was saying, sir, W8 rule, no need to remember anything. The name justifies. The W8 rule, the name justifies. Just name you remember, and 0, you start with 0 and increment by 0.5. That's it. And metallurgy, just remember mnemonic. Sid mange pyar hema se, chal mala kapur glass la. Like we are able to remember song lyrics. Why not these two simple lines? Yeah, so these tricks I have included. Yeah, so structured study. So most of you thinking that this guy is telling structured study always in WhatsApp group everywhere. Like if you are there in the WhatsApp group, they have seen I have mentioned everywhere do structured study. When my first slide, I kept that structured study is very important. So yeah, what is this structured study? What does this structured study mean? Yeah, so structured study means only 15 days are left. We need to organize our 15 days now itself. So make proper timetable. Make a timetable which you can seriously follow. Like today I can be in Josh. Yeah, only 15 days are left. He has boosted my confidence. Now I'll surely crack this first attempt JEE Mains with 200 marks. So today you made your timetable. I'm studying 15, 16, 17 hours a day, only sleeping for 5, 6 hours. But you made this timetable, but tomorrow you'll see I'm not able to follow. For 2, 3 days you will try to follow. After that, you will say I'm unable to follow. You will leave this and you will again go back to your previous state. So no, this you shouldn't do. So make a timetable which you can seriously follow. And yeah, in YouTube you can search toppers timetable, AR1, JEE Mains AR1 toppers timetable, what he did. His timetable I'll follow, I'll become topper. No, that's not possible. He has different mindset, he has different capabilities. He can work on his capability. And you are a different person, you can work on your capability at max. So don't follow any XYZ. XYZ means even in your class, someone is getting great marks. Yeah, you asked, hey, how are you studying? How are you studying? He said you. Even yeah, he will say your things. And many times he will say, I don't study. I study only 5 years. You will think, yeah, 5 years, you will also study. No, he's fooling you. He doesn't want you to get good marks. So actually, I did not mean that one and that thing in this point. I said that don't follow anyone's timetable. You will not be able to follow that timetable. Like you should fix your timetable by yourself. Yeah, make a timetable which is feasible to you. Only last 15 days are left. This is very important. Last 15 days are left. 2 weeks. I'm not scaring you, but I'm making you remember that 15 days are left. So you need to work hard in these 15 days. Only 15 days are left. Give your best efforts. Study every day. 13 to 4, minimum 13 to 14 hours. I'll show you my timetable. Like there you can see that I've relaxed and even studied for 13. Yeah. So make proper schedule. Yeah. Make proper schedule. Schedule means timetable and schedule different. Schedule means make a schedule. You can schedule means timeline. Like each day what you will complete. That's what I meant by schedule. Yeah. So make a schedule which you can seriously follow. Same thing here. Don't follow some topper schedule. Make a schedule which is feasible to you and includes the important chapters. I have shown you low input, high output, and in that to-do list, I have arranged like the chapters are arranged in the priority order, like which chapter is very important. In that order, I have like the chapters are arranged. So yeah, so yeah, include the important chapters. So make your timeline include by observing that to-do list and low input, high output. These both you should do. Again, same thing I've repeated. Only last 15 days are left. Use your time religiously. Very important. This is the last hope which you can. This is the last hope. Of course, last hope. Like first I said that there must be people who are thinking, okay, I'm not prepared, so I'll not study. Like I'll not focus on first attempt. I'll study very hard, and second attempt I'll crack it. But before second attempt, again you will be in this same place that nothing I've studied now. What should I do? Yeah. So make proper schedule. Yeah. So yeah, this was my timetable. No one should follow my timetable. Like this timetable I made based on my capability. Yeah. So see, my time is very simple. Your teachers will say wake up at 5 o'clock, 4 o'clock. So I'm telling you, make your timetable based on your capability. Teachers even said to me that wake up 5 o'clock, but I was not capable of that. Waking up at 5 o'clock and studying. No. I tried for a few days. I was like morning I was waking up, I was sleeping, I was wasting the time. So that time also 15 days are left. Make your timetable which you can follow properly, sincerely, and which will be useful. Only 15 days are left. Make each and every day, each and every hour, each and every minute, each and every second count. Don't waste any time. So yeah, what I would do is I would wake up at 8 o'clock, then 8 to 9 I would fresh up, then I would do the breakfast, then 9 to 12. Yeah, So what I said to make two, I said 9 first slide, make 2 slots, 9 to 12 and 3 to 6, 3 hours at a stretch. You should not get up. You should not even go to washroom during that time. You should sit with a water bottle. Should sit with a water bottle, no food around you. And you should do problem solving for these 15 days. Make yourself accustomed to problem solving in these 2 times. This one and yeah, 3 to 6. Yeah, these. Only do problem solving in these 2 time slots. No theory revision. Yeah, so what I would is 9 to 12, 9 to 12, then 12 to 12, 15, I would little take a break. Then 12:15 to 2:15 of 2 hours. Then 2:15 to 3 p.m. See, 45 minutes is a lot. People will say don't waste it. Yeah, but I see. So I would waste 45 minutes bathing. Bathing I would do. Then I would have lunch. Then 3 to 6, this slot. Yeah, what I said, problem solving. Then 6 to 7. This time no one will say to relax and do exercise, but I would do. See, this time you should utilize in solving. Like you should solve. I'm telling you, don't follow this timetable. This 6 to 7, don't relax and don't relax and do exercise. Use it on problem solving. I'm just showing my timetable which I followed. So yeah, 6 to 7, I relaxed and I did some exercise or stuff like I wasted my time. In short, I wasted my time. Then 7 to 10, again, sat or stretch for 3 hours. Like for these last 15 days, you should make your body accustomed to sitting for 3 hours at a stretch. So 7 to 10, 3 hours at a stretch. 10 to 11, then I had dinner. See, 1 hour I'm wasting for dinner. 1 hour. You can literally have dinner in 20 minutes. Then 10 minutes, you can just scroll phone or do something, talk with your parents, do something. But I wasted 1 hour on dinner. Then 11 to 1:30, 11 to 1:30, 2.5 hours. That was the last slot. See, I relaxed so much, like 45 minutes, I like morning 1 hour, that 1 hour, okay, it will take time for like you're waking up. For coming in your host, you need to take 1 hour. Then 2:15 to 3, 45 minutes. It's a lot to waste. 6 to 7, 1 hour. This literally wasting time. Like I'm not doing anything this 6 to 7, not even eating anything. And this 10 to 11. After wasting so much time also, if we see, I have studied for 13.5 hours a day. So see, studying for 14 hours is not very difficult. If you make your schedule, timeline, what is this called? Yeah, if you make your timetable properly, you can create wonders. You're able to easily study 13.5 hours a day. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a timetable I made by myself and followed this during my last month preparation. And yeah, I stuck it behind my door so that whenever I would waste time, my eyes would go on it and I would get back to study. So every one of you make a timetable of minimum 13 hours a day. You can see this timetable, see easily 13.5 hours. I said I wasted so much time. You can see literally who wastes 1 hour for dinner and 1 hour in the evening when last 15 days are remaining. You should get scared and you should study all the time, but I wasted so much of time. So yeah, so you should not waste any single hour. So yeah, 13 hours of day per day, and make sure that you just don't make it and keep it aside. Like what I said, make the timetable feasible to you. Like don't follow either don't follow my timetable or don't follow any topper's timetable. Make timetable by you, which is feasible. 15 days are left. 13 hours must and should you must study. If you are not studying 13 hours a day, means I'm sure you are not able to grab. Sure, this may be harsh, but this is the truth. Last 15 days are left. 13 hours you must study. See, I'm not telling to compromise on sleep. If you see, I've slept 6.5 hours, nearly 7 hours I'm sleeping. Normal human being sleeps for 7 hours. I'm not telling to sleep for 5 hours, 4 hours. No, sleep properly. I have even done time pass. See, I've wasted so much of time. So yeah, after this session, see, this session will end after, yeah, I'm almost done with the things. So this session will end in 15 minutes. After this, sit, take 2 papers. In 1 paper, like you make this timetable. Think of your whole day when you are doing what, when you are like free. Of course, this is not time to get free. You study all the time. So make a timetable according to your schedule. Make a proper timetable which you can follow. Not that you have made the timetable today, tomorrow you're not able to follow, tried again the next day you couldn't follow, then you told this or a myth, like timetable won't work, I'll just study whenever I get time. No, 15 days are left. You should make this you should see that these 15 days are count. So yeah, so this is about the timetable. So my schedule, yeah, I'll show you my schedule even. I'll show you my two schedules. Like I said in initially that schedule you can make, and like by in Josh we come, like we make whatever schedule we want, and then we are not able to implement it. I'll show you my both of the schedule, which I was able to follow, which I wasn't able to follow. Yeah. So yeah, it's not clear. Yeah, of course it's not clear. I like this is the schedule I did. I just followed this schedule during my preparation. I wrote it with pen and I stuck it. And for today's session, I took the photo of it so that I can show you. Yeah. So yeah. So this is the timeline which I was able to follow. See what this timeline. See, you can see this side date is written. I'll annotate and show better so that you will understand. So here, like in the first, if we see, first what I kept 23rd 5 2022. If you are unable to read, I'll annotate. 23 5 2022. Like I made this in May month. This timeline I made for May month. This was I wrote actually West Bengal joined that for Jadavpur University. After that I made this. So yeah, so 2022, yeah, so 23 5. So to do TH means to do theory. Then here in this second, like first in here I wrote to do theory, and this here I have written practice. This is may not be very clear, so I'm annotating and showing you.
Yeah, we can understand actually, Reetam.
Oh, it's okay. So in this second I have written practice, and third year you have written backlogs. Like after the end of the day, whatever I said, even if you study for 14 hours, like to be very honest, there will be some few things. Like if you're seriously studying for 14 hours, there will be very less backlogs or no backlogs, but still there will be few backlogs. So to keep the count of the backlogs, this they have made this column backlogs. So yeah, so first day, so 23. I have shown you the block strategy, right? So even I followed the block strategy. So yeah, so see, I've said you now for type 2 students who have done their preparation, who know the chapters before but have not revised, so forgot now, should not go to YouTube lectures, as they will teach in another way, but you have learned earlier in another way. Both ways will combine and you will be creating a mess. You won't remember anything. So yeah, so see what I have written. Maths, M means maths, block 1, revise notes. Revise notes means the notes which I prepared, like which I made. So I have solved the notes. For practice, what I have written, 2021 PYQs. And this is, yeah, this I have written in question bank. This was question bank, including some important, like, it's a handpicked questions by one teacher. You will know this teacher, okay? This was handpicked questions by one teacher, like that teacher selected some important questions from there. So the teacher selected some important questions. So first I did some 21 PYQs. So PYQs are very important for this last 15 days. Now if you have now the most important resource to solve is PYQ. First 2022, then 21, then 2020. This is the thing you should complete first. Even if you are left with some time, then go to 2019, not to any other book. Go to 2019, then 18. Like you don't get time, 15 days are left. Surely you won't get time, but still. So PYQs are most important. Yeah. So first, yeah. So I said you know after this session, make a timeline. This is what you make a timeline. You take a paper, do it properly. So first you write the dates. Second, you keep to do theory. Then you keep practice. Now itself you decide which day, which block I'm going to complete. Then in practice also you write, like practice, don't write anything else. Write 22, 21, 20 PYQs. One after the one you will do. Then here backlogs. Then backlogs you need to write which year, like if you couldn't complete 20 questions, or then 21 subtopic you couldn't complete, write it in backlog. And next day don't do the backlog. The next day on 24th, whatever you have decided, do that. Maths block 2 complete. Then whatever you had kept for practice, do that. Then complete whatever problem solving you had assigned on that day. And after that, if you get time, then complete the backlogs of the first day. So this is how it will work. Like 15 days are left, no? So you need to make this 15 days count. So not that now I'll sit and I'll think like whenever, whatever I'll do. No, like after like not 15 days are left, right? So before 2 to 3 days, you will realize that you have not completed most of the important chapters. So you using that block strategy, make like this one thing. So make this and yeah, so make this. Wait, let me clear the annotations. Yeah, so after this session, make this. It will surely help you. See, in this I have written on 26 GAT. What is GAT? It was a Geetam admission test. In this, that also I have mentioned that this day I have this exam, so I will not be able to study lot. Like half of like from my home, this Geetam was very far. So going there, it would take so much time. So I planned before itself that this day I have this exam. I won't be able to study much. So that day I kept very easy thing. Like after coming also like 15 days are left, right? So we cannot waste it. After coming today, I've written exam. I'll relax today. I won't study today. No, it won't work. So after even coming, you need to study. So I've written that day I need to study less. Like that much time I have. Like that day I went to write exam. I will be even exhausted. Yeah, exhausted. Then you sleep for 1 hour. You'll gain some energy. Then start. So this is how I made. So yeah, in this 29th I've written attempt full test. So in one day, like out of 13 hours, full test. So only 3 hours. Then analyzing the test, more 3 hours. Then you are maybe if you are able to read, I've written complete backlogs. So I've written complete backlog. So after attempting the full test, 3 hours. Then analyzing it, more 3 hours. Analyzing means you're seeing where you are weak. And in analyzing, yeah, you're even solving the questions which you weren't able to solve. Then going back to the concepts which you were not able to solve and reading those concepts, that should happen in that 3 hours. So 6 hours. Then complete backlog of completing the backlog of whole 1 week. It will take time. So in that one day, out of the 13 hours, 6 hours have so nearly 12 to, so you'll have more 6 to 7 hours for completing the backlog. That more than sufficient. Yeah, so this is how to prepare the timeline. This is the timeline I'm showing which I did during my time of preparation. So I recommending you, each and every one of you, immediately after this session, go and make a timeline where you will make wonders. You literally after the exam, you will feel this. If you're able to follow this timeline, that's what I have said, that don't follow timeline of anyone. Or don't ask any sir, like if someone is going tomorrow to Venkatesh sir that yesterday in this session, he said that make timeline, sir, please make me a timeline. No, sir will make a timeline which will be according to capability of like what he thinks of you, but you know your capability. Like you know your capability, but sir may think that you are much more capable. So he will make thinking the capability of you, like what he thinks of you, but you know your capability yourself. So make this timeline by yourself after this session immediately. Sit for 2 hours. Investing these 2 hours on making this is very useful. This is not at all time waste. Yeah, it will be time waste. Like it will be time waste if you are not following this. So I'm saying make a timeline which you are able to follow for the next 15 days. Yeah. So this is the thing which I made by coming in Josh. Like I'm into Josh. Like I also someone said me, yes, you can crack. Then I got so much Josh. Yeah, I'll crack it. Then every chapter, everything I included. One day I'm doing physics, chemistry, maths, these many chapters. See, here I have kept maths block one day, and in this you see, like physics, chemistry, maths. Like one day I'm completing so many chapters. This wasn't possible. What I did first day, I tried to follow. Second day, I tried to follow. Third day, I tried to follow. Then what I thought, these are all useless. Then I left this. So don't make any timeline which you aren't able to follow. This would be literally useless. I'm telling you to invest 2 hours after this session, right? That 2 hours will be useless. If you are making a timeline which you are not able to follow, then better don't make a timeline. Do whatever you want. But if someone is making a timeline and then scheduling his next 15 days, like planning on which day what I'm completing, then surely if you do go in this organized way, like I said, an organized study, structured study. This is what structured study means. Structure. You have made a structure. In day, when I'm waking up, when I'm doing what, everything I've structured it. Which time, which chapter I'm doing, I've structured it. So yeah, everything is in a structured form. So if you're following this structure, surely you'll be able to crack first attempt itself. For type 3 students, for type 3 students, at least complete up to block 3. Block 4, block 5, okay, it's okay, you leave it. Even if you complete block 3, and what I shown is 100 to 120 marks. Yeah, if you complete block 1, block 2, block 3, even after only completing block 1 and block 2 and block 3, you can score 100 to 120 marks if you have done the block 1, block 2, and block 3 properly, not just that going through some video or going through some book. You should do this block 1, block 2, block 3 properly, including practice. So in this schedule, to do theory, to do and practice and backlog, these 3 columns must should be there, and you should add your own column. This I prepared according to my what I thought, what I can fulfill. So this one, this is the first one which I could follow and I could crack it. So only I got this 97% time. And this is the schedule which I made earlier, which I wasn't able to follow. I got depressed after this. Like I felt, nothing I could do in these days. It's waste. Like I will not be able to crack anything. I was getting demotivated. But after this, I was getting literally motivated. Yeah. I'm able to do. I'm able to see. You can see how many ticks. Like if it's not clear, I've seen so many ticks are there. Like I've completed so many days. So yeah, you can see this. You can see some black background. Now this I've stuck on the cupboard in the room which I would sleep. So whenever I would, like what I said, whenever you wake up or whenever you're wasting time or whenever you're looking here and there, if you see this, you will get scared. Oh my God, these many things are left. Like everything will go into black log. Today's target goal I need to fulfill. Yeah, so this is a schedule which I shown. Yeah, so the cupboard, like, see this cupboard I had. In this cupboard I stuck everything. Yeah, so this is the failed and this is the correct. Like both are like, so it's both like I had kept. This one I could follow. And this right one I failed. So I'm telling you sincerely that after this session, sit for 2 hours, plan your next 15 days. Whatever I said here, that to do theory, then practice, then backlog, make 3 column. Not like my first timetable, like my second, which one I shown like in second number, that physics, chemistry, math, per day I'm saying so many chapters, it's not possible. So per day, do block strategy only. For type 2 and type 1 and type 2 students, follow block strategy even for revising. As what I said, the chapters which are interrelated are kept in one block. So when you complete one block, you will get super confident with those 4, 3 or 5 chapters that are there in that block. So yeah, immediately after this session, I'm so stressing on this. So many times I'm repeating because this is the most important thing. Block strategy and making this timeline. This is the most important thing which will surely create wonders. After the exam, you really feel that if I wouldn't make this timeline, I couldn't crack the exam. Or if you're not making the timeline, then you will think that I should have made it, then today I would crack it. This will be your feeling, surely. I felt it after my first attempt. Then I made this all schedule. I structured my study. In second attempt, I scored 97 percentile. 97 percentile is not easy to score. Like it's easy to score. Like if you don't study, you won't get 97 percentile. And yeah, if I was general, so I was general category. I was of general category, so I got in this college. If you think you are having some reservation, then you will get into more better colleges. Like if it is 97 percentile, you can get CSE and great NITs. So yeah, so think of your reservation too. If you're having like SC or ST or OBC, don't waste your reservation. Don't join private college. Use this reservation, study hard so that you get it. That reservation comes into use. Like if you like, this is a fact. Everyone should agree that reservation is there. So this timeline is very important. Make it. Yeah, so my schedule I shown. Yeah, YouTube channels which you have to refer, you can refer if you want to refer. In physics, follow Edunity. Edunity Mohit Goenka. Sir's name is Mohit Goenka. You can follow this channel. Very crisp content is there. Like one chapter he has completed in 1 and 2 or 1-2 hours. Like other channels, if you go for single chapter, they're taking 6 hours. They're telling I'm completing this chapter. Like in the video, they'll promise that I'm completing this chapter deeply. Yeah, they're doing it deeply. But in this last 15 days, you don't have that time to go deeply. If you follow this Edunity Mohit Goenka, he has completed each and every chapter, each and every point he has covered. Then for maths and chemistry, follow physics wala's channel, JEE wala or Vedanta JEE. Yeah, for block strategy, religiously follow. Yeah, for type 3 students, like type 3 students, what, you have not studied anything, you don't know anything, you are literally useless sitting. It may be harsh, you may feel harsh, yeah, but this is the truth, fact. You need to agree. Last 15 days are there. I have not prepared. This is not fun. You are going to write one India level competitive exam. So yeah, even for you still have, you can easily crack 100 marks. I'm assuring you, if you follow this block strategy religiously. Yeah, you have no one to teach you according to this block strategy. So here I have kept that link too. For block strategy, religiously follow Lakshya series from Vedant to JEE YouTube channel. And after that video, don't forget to solve the respective video DPPs. Yeah, these DPPs I'm telling you to do because these DPP solutions are also available. And this DPP, the questions are combined of all the blocks. Some 30 to 50 questions are given for each block. Like for block 1 maths, 50 questions are given, which combines each of those 5 chapters. Good questions are there. And for yeah, for some repeated concepts and formulas, you can visit the channel Harshal Bits Pilani 10 Qs challenge. His channel name is Harshal Bits Pilani. Yeah, so again I have written, like, this is mistake, I've written last 30 days. It's not 30 days, it's of course 15 days. Yeah, so last 15 days are there. Use your time religiously. 15 days, make your 15 days count. Yeah, so I'll show you. Yeah, I'll show you this Lakshya series. Like, it's very important, very useful for type 3 students. If you like, the session name is Have You Lost Your Hopes for JEE Mains? This session name is only mainly for type 3 students who have literally lost their hopes, but still now they have got some realization. Yeah, I want to go to government college. I want to make my feel like I want to, like, my parents should feel proud of me. Yeah, that I've got some government college. I've got some good college. So yeah, you can still crack it in this last 15 days. I'll show you how to go. So I've opened YouTube. Then I have started Vedanta JEE. Yeah, so open Vedanta JEE, then go to playlists. In playlists, scroll. Yeah. In playlists, yeah. See, in JEE preparation playlists heading, you will get this PCM Lakshya series JEE 2022 preparation playlists. View full playlist. I'll show you. See, like what I said, you can complete that chapter in say 4 to 5 hours. What I said verbally, you can see this teacher literally completed C. Yeah, okay, yeah, great. Whatever blocks I've prepared, the same blocks are here also. Matrix determinant vector, 3D geometry, sequence series. He completed in 4 hours, 47 minutes. This video contains theory and many questions, literally many questions. So after seeing this video, you will be, of course, you'll be confident. Yeah, like he will show the theory, then he will solve the questions by observing the solution. You will get the basic idea. Then solve the DPPs, then go to PYQs. So these videos I'm recommending to only mainly for type 3 students. Type 1 and type 2, what I said, go through your notes. If for any chapter, if you don't know, like unable to recall anything, then only see YouTube lectures. This Lakshya series is only important for type 3 students, not for other type. Like other students can follow, but type 3 students, this is very rich in content. 4 hours, 47 minutes, there's no time waste. Like few promotion will be there, they will promote their channel. But this video is very important. Like you can make wonders. Like for physics, what happened when I saw this video and I saw the DPPs, I thought questions are very simple questions. These are literally useless. But after the exam, I realized that each and every question is coming formula based. I was underestimating this teacher that he is giving simple question. But if you see the PYQs, each and every question is formula based. The people who are scared of physics, once what I said, once open that PYQ book, when 22 questions, each see the question and see the solution. There was no concept involved, just direct substitution of formulas, answers are coming. If not 100% question, 80% questions. So see, physics is very simple. Everything is simple for mains. Maths may be tough. Yeah, maths is tough. So now I'm telling you to focus mainly on physics, chemistry, and then focus 10 to 12 chapters on maths. Yeah. So YouTube, about YouTube channels, I said. Yeah, so paper attempting strategy for this also, I'll say something like, of course, in your in your teachers will of course say about it. But from my side, what I will say is, yeah. So any teacher will advise you what I said before. The teacher will advise you to start with chemistry, then physics, then maths. But my advice will be that always start with that subject which you feel easy and which will boost your confidence. Very important. For example, what I was saying, for example, I started with physics in the second attempt. As after first attempt, I realized that physics is very easy for me and it will boost my confidence. So I first started with physics, completed 21 questions in 40 minutes. 40 minutes, 21 questions. So I said, whatever I said, it's formula based. Like I said, to keep formula and fingertips so that you should not derive any formula during the exam. So each question is formula based. Then I went to chemistry. Then chemistry is what I said. I'm telling my truth, like my truth. I can say that I'm topper. I know everything, but no, that's not the fact. I was tough. I was weak in chemistry. So in chemistry, 50 to 55 minutes I invested. Then remaining 1.5 hours I spent in maths. Like maths is lengthy, but maths is easy. It's lengthy but easy. Like you can see in one question, many concepts are related. But if you start solving, it's easy. It will take a lot of time, but it's easy. So yeah, after result, what I realized, I scored 84 marks in physics. That is, I was very accurate. Whatever questions I attempted, I solved all with accuracy and didn't do any guesswork. So see, I solved 21 questions and I got 84 marks. So think if one question I would do wrong, 5 marks would go. 5 marks will result in nearly 1 to 2,000 decrease in ranks. Yes, no, sir.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. So I'll suggest you to solve at last maths because maths is really lengthy. Remaining two subjects, decide by yourself. Which subject is boosting your confidence? Do that first. Yeah, teachers will say do chemistry first. Yeah, they are right on that track. But as I said, different students have different capability. And after analyzing whatever mock tests I given, I got to know that for me physics is easy and physics is boosting my confidence. So first I did physics. In exam that boosted my confidence. So remaining subjects I did not get depressed. Oh my god, in physics I couldn't solve these many questions. Like if I would start with like chemistry is tough for me. In that I couldn't solve many questions. Then when I would go to physics, in there also I'd been that mindset that I'm unable to solve question, I'm not prepared. And even after knowing the things, I couldn't solve it. I wouldn't solve it. So first I selected physics. And yeah, if you get stuck in any question, don't waste time on that. Skip it and go to the next question. If you score 4 marks in difficult question by spending 10 minutes on it and score 4 marks in easy question by spending just 1 to 2 minutes or even fraction of seconds, like I shown you in those chemistry trick questions, like in seconds you were able to solve. So yeah, of course, spending 1 minute is more beneficial than if you spend that 10 minutes of for getting the same 4 marks. No one will see that, oh my god, he did this difficult question and got 4 marks. Finally, everyone will see how much percentile you got, how much rank you got. No one will see in that maths question you could solve that difficult question or not. No one, that doesn't matter. And yeah, most important, set your biological clock in this last 15 days. What I said, that be active in the time 9 to 12 and 3 to 6, 9 to 12 a.m. and 3 to 6 p.m. Next 15 days. Every day during the time 9 to 12 and 3 to 6, involve yourself in problem solving. Like twice, like for type 1 students, I told that attempt full syllabus mock tests twice a week. That I said that alternate weeks, alternate timings. And also whole week, whenever you're studying, you should do problem solving in this 9 to 12 and 3 to 6, so that your brain will get accustomed to that time, that in this time your brain will be active to solve questions. Now no Sunday, no fun day, no Saturday. Every day you need to study. 15 days are left. 15 days you need to make it count. Yeah, 13 hours you need to study every day. Yeah, so what I said, 3 to 6 input problem solving. So in the main day means exam day. If that day only you're feeling sleepy or unwell, or like whole your 2 years will go to waste. So in the main day, you should not get any issue feeling sleepy and all. So only set your biological clock. I had my friend, I won't name him. He was very great in studies, but he thought that during the daytime I'm unable to study because I'm getting distracted by phone, YouTube, friends, parents, this, that. So what he did is whole day he would sleep. At night, some 12 o'clock, he would wake up and whole night he would study. His concepts were extremely strong, problems, everything was very strong, but he did not set his biological clock. During exam, literally, he said after the exam, he was crying. He knew everything. During exam, he was not active. He was not able to solve question. He was feeling sleepy. Like if you like before 2 days he got the realization and tried to fix his biological clock, but 2 days are not enough to change your timings. So 15 days are there. Set your biological clock. It's very, 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 very important. The 2 year studies may go to waste if you are not if you are not if your biological clock is not set and you are not set to this time. So setting your biological clock is very important. Yeah, next 15 days, be very cautious with your health, eat healthy things, and sleep a minimum of 6 hours. As you've seen my timetable, I slept for 6.5 hours. And also sometimes it got extended to 7 hours. So I'm telling you, sleep minimum of 6 hours. It's very, very, very important. Whole day whatever you're studying to process it, your brain requires rest. So you need to sleep minimum of 6 hours. Don't compromise your sleep for studying. Even you were studying less, but still minimum of 6 hours sleep you should go. And yeah, for YouTube channels, you may very important thing, like for YouTube channel, for studying from YouTube, you may get distracted by seeing those recommendation. Like if you're a game player, you'll see some gameplay video and you'll get distracted. Or if you're a movie freak, you'll see some movie video and you'll think, yeah, only 10 minutes trailer, I'll go see and come back. So you may get distracted. So for that, first solution is to control your mind, as only 15 days are remaining. I'm stressing on this point. Only 15 days are remaining. Only 15 days. So 15 days, you should give your best effort. This 15 days can be literally a game changer. The person who studied average whole 2 years, he's in some point. And the type 3 student, if he follows this block study religiously, you can become that average student. You can get marks like that average student. After that exam, that average student will think, oh my God, this fellow wouldn't study, how he got. So yeah. So the first solution is to control your mind, that do not click on those recommendations. And second solution is to create a new profile. I'll show that. Like open Google Chrome. So here are the Google accounts which are logged in. Here we have the option of add. Click on add. Down you will see continue without an account. Click on it and click on and write it as studies. Then create one thing. Then even if you open YouTube, it doesn't has your cookies. Like right, that every ad, like every recommendation is based on the cookies. Like whatever you see, all the recommendation comes from those cookies, like those whatever you see that itself. So when you create a new profile, not telling you to create a new profile, not to log in with any Gmail like account. So a fresh YouTube page will come. If you only study related contents every day, the recommendation will be full of study related content, no time pass thing. So it will really be very beneficial. You won't get distracted. It's very useful. So yeah, that's all. One resource I'll show. Like I told you to follow Eduniti, right? So I'll show you one thing. This is most important for type 3 and type 2 students. These are the top 200 PYQs handpicked by Mohit Goenka sir. Like I'm not giving any partial, like I'm not in this series like I'm not doing any promotion to any platform. I studied from this platform. This sir, I liked his teaching method very well. So I'm showing this. As now 15 days are remaining, you should not go and search for a tuition teacher who will come and teach you. You should see what contents are already available and you can increase the speed. YouTube lectures, don't see in 0x, see it in 1.25x or 1.5x. That much time is not there. Yeah, so handpick top 200 main questions. Yeah, so at units and dimensions, he picked 11 questions, page number 1. Like, yeah. So, yeah, so this is most important for type 1 and type 2 students. Solve these in time-bound manner. Like what I said for, like, take 30 questions, keep timer of 1 hour, then solve those questions. For like, now time is not there, you should not spend more than 2 to 3 minutes on a question. Like after that 30 questions and 1 hour, you analyze those questions. That time if you're spending, it's fine. Yeah, it's fine. But during that 30 minutes, you should solve only questions. You should not waste much time. Like 15 days are there, you should get accustomed to this time. So this is what this PDF I'll make you available. I'll send to the WhatsApp group and send to sir. This is very important. Like sir has handpicked. This is important for type 1 and type 2 students only. Type 3 students, don't waste time on this. You don't know anything. You may get disheartened, but this is a fact. You don't know anything. You need to study now. You need to go to the theory concept, go through this Lakshya series video. Type 2 and type 3 student, yeah, I told you to do those PYQs now. So before doing the PYQs, first solve these 11 questions. Only 11 questions are there. First solve these 11 questions, then go to 2022. No. After solving these 11 questions, as these 11 questions are handpicked from 2022 of 2022. So first solve these top handpicked questions, 11 questions, then solve 2021 questions, then solve 2020 questions. Then if time is remaining, come back to normal your previous year question book of that Disha and solve those 2022 questions. And yeah, of course, this is a handpicked, and whatever I said, these are all just based on analyzing last year. It's not 100% guaranteed that this year trend is going to repeat. But it's observed that every year trends are repeating. So it's here also it must be repeating, but it's not that surely this will be repeating. Yeah, so whatever weightage I kept, you should follow that weightage that's based on last 3 years, but there's no assurity that that weightage will surely repeat this year. But it has maximum chance that that weightage will surely repeat this year too. But there's no 100% guarantee, surety. Yeah, so it's 7-2. So 5 to 7, I took 2 hours, but you will feel that these 2 hours is I did not waste any time. I had kept the session very crisp, so that any point of time you wouldn't like who are attending, they can say that they did not feel any time waste for these 2 hours. I did not waste any time. Like whatever I said, that everything was crisp, everything was proper, everything was like everything is related, everything is important. Nowhere I wasted my time. So this was whatever from my side. So thank you, sir. Would you like anything add, sir?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Thank you so much, Reetam. Can you stop sharing, man? And
Yes, sir.
make me the host.
Yes, sir.
It was amazing session. Definitely, it was one of the what to call it as more informative, I can say. You did a really good job, ma'am. I didn't expect. Really, I'm telling you, I didn't expect. I thought you would just print the PowerPoint and you just go ahead with that. But you did an amazing job. Yeah. Before I ask some questions, let us listen from these two guys, especially Sarath. He was from the beginning. Yeah. Can you ask questions, Sarath? If you have any questions, you can ask directly. Reetam.
Like I have no questions. Like all my queries were solved by Reetam Dey, and yeah, like motivated me to just take up this schedule thing, and also I guess this should help me in my JEE.
Yeah. Please convey your thanks, man. Please convey your thanks.
Thank you, bro. Like you helped a lot.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Yeah, Mithilesh, can you talk, unmute and
Yes, sir. Good evening.
do you have
Good
any
evening,
questions?
Mithilesh.
Thank you, brother, for your efforts. I have no queries. All queries are cleared from you. Thank you for this amazing effort and would help me for do better in these exams.
Yes, my pleasure. I
Yeah.
wanted to know you are of which type student. Like I shown 3 types now. I want to know Mithilesh, you are of which type student?
I fall in type 2 and type 1 between those. I studied, but I get average marks.
Yeah, marks doesn't matter. Now it depends on like how much theory you have covered and how much problem solving you have done.
I covered
to be-
maximum of the syllabus and I did previous year questions also, brother.
Oh, great. Then great. And Sharath, you are of which type? Don't get scared that Venkatesh sir is there. If I say sir will scold you tomorrow.
He's actually a junior man. He is from ASB only, Sarath.
Oh, acha, okay.
I'm a type 2 student. Like
Type
I've
3.
covered the type 2.
Type 2, okay. Type 2, okay, fine. Yeah.
Like I've covered the syllabus, but like I'm not yet satisfied with my revision, so I'm still going on.
Yeah. So both of you, block strategy, like very important.
Yeah.
Follow the block strategy.
Reetam, I was really amazed, man. No, even teachers also cannot do this much what called as analysis. I am so proud of you. Really, you made a wonderful attempt. Especially, I like that the shortcuts, right? Yeah, we do teach a lot of mnemonics, right? But you have shown them how to use those mnemonics. Definitely, man. Let's plan one session exclusive for mnemonics in all the 3 subjects. Do some work. Let's plan for the second session because time is not there, right? And
Yes,
definitely, this information it is going to help the students in the coming years too, because I really, I mean, like to convey that you have shown that papers still on the cupboards, right? How you attach them. Those papers are there still with you. That's a real amazing thing. And one thing I always say, experience is a costly teacher, right? You committed some mistake, now you understood, right? And definitely our experiences will help the coming generation. So thank you, Rita. It was awesome session. You shared so much of information for the student. But one last thing I just wanted to ask you, because see what happens nowadays, I have seen some students who are wasting a lot of time on YouTube. Okay. You see, definitely Yadiniti channel may be far better than some of the teacher who teach in class. But the problem is these guys have to come to the college. They have to listen to the teacher. They cannot stay at home, right? The
Yes,
problem
sir.
is that they can learn from XYZ guy in YouTube. They're wasting the time in the class. That is my biggest concern. So what is the advice
Yes,
given
sir.
to students who want to learn from YouTube?
So like this YouTube, if like in class now, mostly like revision will be going on, right, sir? Like only problem solving is done in the class, right, sir?
Yes.
Yeah. So like like the students who are in first year or second year, they if they follow YouTube, then they will think to waste time in class. But now 15 days and so they'll mostly utilize their time in YouTube.
No. Now I'm saying the revision program, just asking a general
Hmm.
question. The trend is that from last 2 years, what I'm observing from the corona effect. So students are habituated to YouTube. See, there is always a convenience explaining a YouTube channel and in the class. You got my point?
Hmm.
You're doing a YouTube video, it is a pre-recorded video, right? So I
Yes, sir.
can set lot of papers with me. I know I can do a lot of planning. There won't be any pressure for me to explain because the video I can do at my free time. Okay. But class is completely different. There's a set of problems I need to complete. There will be a timetable will be there. The teachers will be under a lot of pressure. So we cannot discuss the way we do in YouTube video, right? So my point is that students, what happens is they are not focusing in the class, thinking that they can learn the same concept in YouTube channel.
In normal 2 years, you're still,
Yeah,
sir.
normal 2 years. That's a problem. Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I'm observing. So what they do is, since they know that they can learn at home with YouTube, they're wasting time in the class and they're even disturbing other guys. So in that way, they are see, and you said that just watching the YouTube videos will not make any difference. That's my personal belief, right?
Yes, sir.
If you watch it, you'll understand, right? Understanding will not
Hmm.
get the problem. You need to watch it. You need to give a break. You have to put a note there. You need to make a notes of it, or you need to practice some courses. Then it will be useful. You agree with me, Rita?
Yes, sir. Surely.
Yeah. What suggestions you give to those guys which they wanted to learn only from YouTube other than the classroom? Can YouTube channel replace a class teacher? That's my question.
It has answer is yes and no. If I say like yes, it's not completely yes. If I say no, it's not completely no. Like this same whatever what the problem sir said that happened with me. That it's like in 11th class, I would understand I would understand. And then I would ask even sir that this doubt like in first year Venkatesh sir himself taught me. Whatever doubts would be there, I would ask him. Like sir, you will also remember that I
Yes.
was the most lamest person who would ask even simple doubts in the class.
Yes. I will remember. Yeah.
Even my maths teacher, chemistry teacher, everyone knew me due to that. First year I would focus like I would like. Then in second year, what I felt is people, students behind beside me will think he's a waste fellow. He doesn't knows anything. He's like asking lame questions. So second year, what I am coming to class, getting doubts, not asking, leaving them thinking in home I'll go and see YouTube. Then in home I'm not getting time to watch the whole lectures. So that what I so that's what happened. So only I couldn't score good in first exam. So then I prepared properly after the first exam. Only like that time I did studied only based on YouTube. But I wouldn't waste my second year if I would think that the teacher like classroom can be replaced by YouTube. So the problem that was that I thought the friends beside me will think I'm a waste fellow. But currently, most of the friends who were sitting like nearby, they are in some other college, but I'm in a better college than them. Now they must be thinking that he was a fellow who would have even asked what is 1+1. He's now in triple IT. But that fellow wouldn't ask 1+1. He even had that doubt, but he wouldn't ask. Like he would think what he will think, what she will think. So we should not do that.
Yeah, definitely, man. I agree. See, you have a lot of commitment, you lot of focus. See, I can see you how you open the different, I mean, Chrome IDs, all that, right? That shows how committed you are. But I don't find this in most of the guys, right? The problem is, Ritam, what happens is thinking that, see, the biggest problem is, I said, if you are completely staying at home, yeah, you can learn from one YouTube channel because you are exposed to one pattern of teaching, right? See, what happens for these guys, they are staying in the class from morning 8:30 to still 6:30 in the evening. After going home, they think that they learn nothing in the class because they're not focused. The problem is, where is the time to watch the videos? Where is the time to what about practice? That's killing them. That's main problem. So my suggestion, what I said is, you have to watch those videos on the concept that you're not confident of.
Yes.
Yeah, if you keep on watching 4 hours, 5 hours lectures, right? See, your dopamine release high. You understand now. You realize that you understood everything. But where is the time to practice?
Mm.
So in that way, what I'm trying to say, believe your teachers who are teaching in the class, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Sir.
So what happened nowadays is they are falling in prey to these YouTube channels and they're not respecting the teachers in the classroom. They're not involving with the teachers. Definitely, man, whatever maybe the technology, right? If you don't talk to your teachers who are teaching in the class, definitely that is going to do a lot of damage in the long run. All
Yes.
students, yeah, if you are really focused, you don't require classroom at all. You can learn by yourself, right? But at 17 years of age, do the students have that much focus?
Exactly. Yes,
That's
sir. I had two of my I can give example two of my friends. One of my friends, he was in some in our school only, like in which school I studied 10. Then he was not such committed person, and he thought I'll crack this JEE. Like everyone says, like going to this like I studied in steel plant town, which is very far from this city.
Yeah.
So and every this institution they're in there only mostly. So he said, I'll not waste my time. I'll sit in home and study so much. That guy couldn't make anything. And other of my friend who had literally so much commitment, he scored rank 331 in All India rank 331 in NEET. He did not ever attend to his any classes, but he was very committed to studies. Every day morning he would wake up, watch every video lecture, like everything. Like if you are committed, then only go for YouTube channels, or if you are going to staying at home. If you're not committed, go to class. At least by force you're going to study something. If you're sitting in home, you will waste your time. You will scroll Instagram, you will scroll something. But if you're committed, that guy, he was very much committed, scoring 331 All India rank 331 out of 18 lakh students is not at all an easy task.
Definitely, definitely. See, you have an advantage, man. Now you can learn from most experienced teacher across India, but that happens only when you have time, right? So
Yes.
the problem is they compare with the YouTube channel, the classroom. Classroom is completely different. You have a lot of student to tackle, right? There's a lot of discipline issues. There's a lot of syllabus. So I cannot see if I have my YouTube. I you do have my YouTube channel, right? I teach differently because I don't have these problems, right? I focus
Yes.
only on the concept. But in the classroom, it is completely different. The challenges are different. But so that's what I said. If you want to learn some extra concepts, right? You just focus on those videos. That's enough. And listen
Yes.
to your teacher. Only if you follow the classroom notes, definitely it is going to help them. Definitely, yeah, that's one thing I want to criticalize. And what regrets you have, Reetam, now? Suppose what are the mistakes you committed during your +2? And can you tell me which mistake, if you have a chance to correct, you will correct?
That what I said, sir. Like in class 12th, I was thinking like my friends will think this fellow doesn't know anything, so I stopped asking doubts. So each and every class, every day, going to college from morning 8 to 6 was really going to waste. Like only some 1 or 2 hours was useful. So that was a very big thing, like which I'll suggest everyone that don't think about the students who are sitting beside you. Let them laugh on you. Ask your doubts simply. Maybe saying this is very easy, but after your 2 years, you'll really think that this is very useful.
Yes. One last tip you would give to these guys who are preparing JEE Mains exam and who are writing the first session on Jan 24th. One last tip you want to give.
That is the last. Only 15 days are left, sir. Now minimum 13 hours we need to study, sir. If we
Oh.
study less than that, then very
No
difficult to
hopes. No hopes.
expect anything. Yes, sir.
Right.
No
That's
hopes.
very good, man. You are so straightforward, right? You're not hesitating. You're not pleasing them. You're so harsh in saying that. Definitely, yeah. Things will work only when you are harsh, right? You cannot play with these what called as. Yeah, the problem with them, what happens in recent time, there is a shift toward this deemed university, right? Most of the students are crazy about the universities. Last year, what happens in the same batch, most of the students from other sections, which I dealt, right? They're very intelligent. But the problem is they couldn't focus till the end. If you look at that guys, for example, Ashrit Chandu, right? That fellow was there
Yes, sir.
till the end. He was there till the end. The two
Hmm.
girls who stayed till the end. Okay. And there is a Fazal. That fellow was also there till the end up to the JEE advanced exam. These are the four people who got them. Ashrit got in IIT Kharagpur. Then other girl got in IIT Hyderabad. They're all medical students. But the commitment that they showed till the end of the program, that made them winners. So
Yes, sir.
the problem is these guys, the intelligent students, they're prey to this demon. They're crazy about the news, right? Now, one last thing I wanted to learn, hear from you, man. What is the advantage of studying in triple IITs or NITs or IITs over these universities?
See, for triple IT is the most important, like the best thing is in triple IT is Indian Institute of Information Technology. In this college, we have, like most of the triple ITs, we have only CSE, IT, and ECE. All are technical based. And like if we are going to see the NIT and IIT syllabus, NIT, IIT, and any private college syllabus, like deemed university syllabus, we'll see that in first year we will be having like physics, chemistry, maths, mechanical, electrical, civil, all the branches. But in our curriculum, in most of the triple ITs, in our curriculum, if you see, we'll be having only computer based. Like for our first semester, we have IT workshop. In that we have web designing, and for like we have computer programming. In that we have C, C++, and we have EC, which is of course useful for knowing the components of your computer. You must know those, like what components you're using, how the components work. So yeah, EC is also useful. So we have only the important chapters which are used in this IT. Like IT means like whatever you will be useful for CSE background. And for NITs, of course, if you you should be, if you, everyone will prefer NIT and IIT over any deemed university because the student quality will be great. Like everyone has cracked this JEE Mains and JEE Advanced and come into the college. No one has paid someone that please take me into the college, and no one has mailed someone, sir, I'm very poor, I'm very good, please take me to school. No one will take your admission. In private colleges, everyone knows in any great private college also you can pay and get into it. Like I won't say the college name, but in one college, like paying, there were categories divided. Like one person who is scoring 1 lakhs rank and go in category 5, paying so much fees and going to CSE. So the person who, like, you will not get good student quality, but in these colleges, you will get everyone has cracked the exam and come.
Yes, that's very good. One last feedback I want to read them. We started the EdGroom last year, and you said you attended some of the webinars also. Maybe you've
Yes,
seen our website, right? And
Yes, sir.
I just put this word triple ITs, right? Just now you're saying. So you can see the list of triples in India, 50% teaching post. So everything is coming about only about triple ITs, right? So
Yes, sir.
this type of information, how useful the platform like EdGroom to the students, in your opinion?
It will be very useful. Like in Google, if you search triple IT, you will get so many many which will be not related to triple IT. Those will also come. But here we can see everything only related to triple IT. Those information is coming, so you won't waste your time.
Yes. Suppose if the students wanted to explore more about what you call it as the branch of engineering, all that, okay? Yeah, if they had this, whatever I do, I just show it here also. You see, this is what happens in Google, right? If I put the word triple ITs here, this is what happens, okay? And if you do the same search in EdGroom, this is what you're getting, right? So now this is what you said, right? So
Yes,
a lot of unwanted stuff is coming here.
Hmm.
The answers are very crispy, right?
Yes, sir.
So Reetam, and even we have a lot of preparation tips. For example, a student is preparing for JEE Mains exam, right? And see, a lot of resources are available even for the students, like they are preparing, right? They want to have a previous paper, exam tips, topper stock, like this. If you look at this one, every information, JEE Mains, no change syllabus, JEE Mains exam to be conducted. So these are all syllabus updates, previous question papers. So a lot of information is available only for the JEE Mains exam that you don't get in Google, right?
Yes, sir. And also now many people will waste their time. Like in Google, if we search JEE Mains 23, it will come. JEE Mains 23 will get postponed. Like some questions will come. Students are giving Twitter strike like to postpone JEE Mains. These all. So
Yes.
just now when you wrote JEE Mains 23 down, it came JEE Mains 23 postponed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that will waste. In here also you can see that India.com it's coming. Trends at students demand JEE Mains postponed. But here all the crisp content.
Yes. So will you recommend the students to use that group?
Yes, sir. Surely.
Thank you. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, this is the one of the best webinars we conduct in the recent time. But definitely, we would like to have more from you, man. Definitely, let's have one webinar before the second session, exclusive on the content, how to prepare physics, chemistry, maths, the way you prepared, right?
Yes, sir.
Thank you so much, Reetam, for your time. And really, I should appreciate, and I really appreciate your content. And you made your teachers so proud. Thank you so much, man.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. We'll be in touch.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, this is all from my side, guys. Excellent webinar on JEE Mains, Last Hope. Reetam Day has conducted excellent webinar for the students who are in desperate situation, who want to definitely, your words will definitely increase their what called as confidence. And let's hope this type of sessions will make a better impact on the students who are preparing. Thank you so much, Reetam, once again. And Sarath, thank you so much, man. You are there till the end. I wish you good luck, and definitely next year I would like to conduct one webinar with Sarath Chandra also. And even Mithilesh, you joined late, but you were there till then. Thank you so much. And many students are watching on YouTube live. Thank you so much, guys. Definitely make use of all the tips given by Reetam. And definitely, please, Reetam, share those PDFs with the WhatsApp group. I think you are there in my physics tutor group, right?
Yes, sir. I'll send you, sir.
Yeah, please share. It will be helpful to the students. That is anything the important questions. Maybe
Yes, sir.
those can help the students a lot. Thank you so much once again. This is all from our side. Let's